Hello, hello. Welcome to the Destiny restream that, like, nobody will fucking watch. You sure are. No. Oh, I need to check something. I have a window open that is sus. Ah, no, that's fine. It's not sus. I forgot that I changed my name in my Apple profile. So if it ever appeared on screen, I wouldn't dox myself. And I thought I just doxed myself. I did not. Hello, money. I hope audio's good. I'm using my my browser audio, so I can't check without causing a feedback loop. Oh yeah, we got the limp. The exciting guest appearance. No, not at all. I didn't ask him like 5 minutes ago or anything. Like, ah, yes, that would be fun. Well. So... Where's the sound of limp? What the fuck do you mean? Oh my god. I will murder Discord. Can you say something real quick?
Hello.
Yeah, that bitch was outputting to my headphones again. Fucking bullshit. You should hear him now. So, what do we know about this other than that's like obviously the 9? Just look at that screen, it's just their sigils. Although, I wonder what that is, because is that the planetoid we're going to? Because if it is, why does it have things orbiting it? And what's the big thing in the background? Curious title screen. I also wonder, if we're going to learn whether or not the episodes stay. What do you think, Limp?
Huh?
Will we find out if the episodes stay today?
Oh, phew. I will probably bet my money on they will nuke it.
Yeah, it's kind of the Bungie way of things, but I don't want them to. They're good. And we'll never get something as good as the current episode ever again, because they fired the guy who wrote it.
Yeah, half a year ago.
Bungie. I will not let
before
this die.
before the fucking episode even released.
Yep. Just remember, you will not be here when we use your content. Fuck off.
Oh, there was.
It's time.
I read another story some days ago.
Countdown.
EA fired a writer who made a new character for Apex
What?
directly after release.
Who's that voice?
Oh, it's the person of the Nine.
It's someone else. That's not how she sounds like.
Ah,
I see sapient life turn to each other. They remember how to look
maybe
to the
make.
stars.
Oh, the Traveler looks so cool.
Light chat, pop out chat.
They remember how to thrive.
Whoa. Oh, look at that lensing.
Have forgotten.
Yep, there's the thingy.
They forgot we were here long before the Traveler.
They were here long before the Traveler.
They forgot
Also,
that they need
it's
us,
not only where do we go,
but
it's
they
also
are fated to
when
remember.
do
Yeah,
we arrive.
When do we go?
I will remind them. I'm sure you will, but not through me. Find someone else.
What? Huh?
Is that Sloan?
My
Oh,
will
who-
is my own.
Hello?
Oh no!
Someone separated from the Nine. We didn't even know that was
Where-
possible.
Weren't the Nine before they
All right, everyone, hello and
became
welcome
the
here to
Nine
Bungie HQ in beautiful
Guardians?
Bellevue, Washington. We have got an
I
amazing
mean, their
stream planned for you,
envoys
telling
are
you
just
a little
like
bit about the Edge
people.
of Fate and the future of Destiny 2 as well. My name's Andy. I work on the social media team here, but no need to
Hi,
worry.
Andy.
As always, I am joined by some of my amazing colleagues here at Bungie to share some of the finer details of the stuff that we're going to be getting into today. So, how about we go ahead and get into it so we can show you what we got. Starting first with this gentleman on my right and to your left is someone that you've probably seen if you've tuned into our streams before or Vidocs.
Oh, the whisper
one and
on
only
the
Mr.
back.
Robbie Stevens,
Yeah.
assistant game director here at Bungie. How you doing?
I'm doing great, Andy. It's always a pleasure to spend a day with you.
Yeah, it's been a nice time, honestly, hasn't it?
yeah,
Well,
always.
to that end as well, for anyone that doesn't get to hang out as much as we do, can you tell everyone at home a little bit about yourself and what you do here?
Yeah, sure. So I'm one of the creative and game directors for the game. So that means like I'm a vision holder and I work across the entire Destiny team with people like Allison and Dylan on the couch here to chart a new course for Destiny and a new future for the game. And just incredibly excited to be sharing with everyone today of what we've been up to.
Yeah, can't wait. We've got a big show ahead, so thank you for being here.
Yeah, of course.
And of course, as we move, pardon me, right on down the line, someone who again has also had the good opportunity to join us on these streams as well, and is now firing some finger guns like a pro. Destiny's narrative director, the one and only Allison Lures. Allison,
Hello.
how's it going?
It's going so good. I'm here on a couch and I get to yell about Destiny with you. So
Not
it's a
bad
good day.
Yeah, honestly, I'll take that anytime I can. Well,
Same.
for anyone who also hasn't had a chance to yell on couches about Destiny with us or hasn't joined us in the past, do you mind telling us a little bit about yourself?
Sure. So my name is Allison. I'm the narrative director for Destiny 2, and so that means it's the job of me and my team to make you laugh and make you cry and make you go, whoa, I totally forgot about this thing from 8 years ago. How did they remember? It's because we're good at our jobs.
It's true.
So there you go.
Yeah. As someone who gets to sit in on the writers' rooms, I can now doubly confirm that. So
Are
thank
you
Having
though?
there.
So much
Yeah.
fun. No, seriously, thank you so much. And of course, as we move right on down the line, the gentleman there at the very end of the couch, someone who is a friend to all Guardian kind, who's known far and wide,
yes.
a member of the Destiny Global Comms team here at Bungie, Mr. Dylan Gaffner. How's it going, Dylan?
It's going well. How are you, Andy?
I'm doing so well. Thank you so much for
Got to make
asking.
sure to ask every time.
I appreciate it. You need all the help I can get. Well, to anyone out there who may not have accosted you on the wild world of social media or is just somehow meeting you for the first time, do you mind telling us about what you do here at Bungie?
My name is Dylan Gaffner, formerly community team, where we would go out, collect your feedback, translate it to the dev team, and then bring their information back to you, kind of be that middleman. Now I'm on Global Comms, so I'm going to be in more of like a puzzle
Hey,
piece organization
DMG.
stage.
How are
what do we talk
you?
about? When do we talk about it? Why do we talk about it? And then just making sure we get the information
That's
out to
DMG,
all,
by the way.
players.
Yeah, well,
In
we all
case you
appreciate it.
haven't
Thank you for
had
always being the
a
voice
face
of the
to put
players
to the
inside
handle.
Calls. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, well, now that we've kind of got the intros out of the way, let's talk about our new
DMG
saga.
_04.
Robbie, I'd love to start with you.
Yeah.
What's up next in Destiny, and where are we exploring?
Yeah, so our first expansion this year, The Edge of Fate, is the start of a brand new multi-year saga called the Fate Saga.
Ah.
And so we want to tell a story about something
The fate.
older, about the
Yes.
nature of fate itself. Are we bound by it? Can we fight it? Because before the Traveler ever arrived in our solar system, there was already space magic here, Andy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so ultimately, this is a story that we're going to explore one of Destiny's biggest mysteries and the foundations
damn it.
of the universe itself.
You're talking about the 9, aren't you?
Especially
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
Bungie's
I think it's,
screen.
uh,
How did
I
you
know.
guess?
Yeah.
Set you up.
We did such
Saga.
a good job with this
We
secret.
buried that
No.
lead, didn't we? Yeah.
Not
But-
feet.
But I mean, to that end, so who and maybe more appropriately, what are the 9?
Bruh.
Yeah, so buckle up. In the simplest description possible, the 9 are extraordinarily powerful beings that have been in the solar system for way, 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 way longer than the Traveler. We can think of them as being kind of connected to each of the major celestial bodies in Sol. So that's each of our 8 planets plus the sun. Sorry, Pluto.
It's messed up.
Didn't make the
F.
cut.
All right, fair.
I don't make the rules. Yeah, there you go. But the important thing to know about them is that this is why we're going to be so focused on the solar system for the next saga. We want
Oh.
to ask questions about our home that we've never asked before.
Yeah. So when it comes to the 9, obviously, Eagle-Eyed Guardians have been able to spot references to them for quite some time, whether it be outright ominous or a straight-up game show in some cases. Can you tell us a little bit maybe about what we should expect from them?
Expect to be surprised. We're, like you said, the lore of the 9 really ranges from like Star Horse infinitely neighing to the 9 doing genuinely awful, awful things in our lore. And so the important thing to know about them is that the 9 are individuals. This isn't a collective. It's not like a hive mind. Each of them are kind of their own being, their own person in the loose definition of a person. They have different wants and desires. They can ally with different members and fight with different members too. In the words of one of our characters really early on, there are aliens, and then there's aliens, and then there are aliens, and that latter one is what the 9 are qualified as.
Fair enough.
That's
All
a-
right, so beings have
that's
obviously
a good
immense
line.
power, something that the Guardians have gone toe-to-toe with in the past. We've even faced off against the very embodiment of the darkness itself.
Yeah.
What could be tougher than that?
Yeah, so this is something that we think about a lot about because ultimately the 9 seek to free themselves
Yeah.
at no matter the cost to humanity. And because they're extra dimensional in the ways that Allison are describing, they're not bound by the
yeah,
same
that
rules
cutscene.
that we are, that we've really experienced before in the game today. And so humanity and the Guardians,
What I've
to
learned
many
from
of them, are
Bai,
ultimately just bugs
the
that
9
can be
cannot
squashed
live
on,
without
that they don't really care or
us.
think about beyond,
Or
achieving
exist
their ultimate goals. So.
without us.
Yeah, I mean, like,
Yeah.
for the last 10 years, Guardians have really just been making their own
Huh.
fate.
Yeah.
I mean, so the 9 is challenging that. How are we going to deal with it?
Yeah, whether we like it or not, the 9 have a plan for us. And like you said, Guardians are really good at making their own fate and going out and deciding who they want to be. But what happens when them deciding to make our own fate is exactly what our fate is? Like, what if that was the plan all along? These are extra-dimensional beings. That means they perceive our reality in a very different way and can interact with it in a very different way.
It's like they're a move ahead in chess.
Weird.
Yes.
But you were mentioning, obviously the Fate Saga is one of
Yeah.
the subjects of today. How long can we expect the Fate Saga to last?
Yeah, so the Fate Saga is going to play out over several years, and ultimately, we know where we're driving this car. We know where we're going with it. But the conclusion of the Edge of Fate itself is going to leave you with more questions than answers, and it's going to be the catalyst into this new multi-year saga. Because we really want to return Destiny to being a game about big questions, right? And so the way we think about this is about pouring jet fuel
Look
into
at
the speculation
those.
engine of the game. So we're going to be reviewing
What
a
is
lot of ideas, a lot
that?
of concepts, and many of them we're not going to be answering immediately because we're going to be
Yo.
telling the story over multiple
A
expansions. and we're gonna
poked
be giving you
ball
those
or
expansion beats,
something.
more times
I
than we
was a
have
planet,
before in
not
the
a
past.
ball.
And so the Year of Prophecy kicks off with the Fate Saga.
Isn't the
and
planet
with,
round?
And with it, humanity
It's not a
is now
ball,
set on a
though, it's
collision
an
course with
oblate
this celestial
spheroid.
pantheon
'Cause it
of the system that has
spins.
been here for a very, very long time.
And
so
a
the
ball
Edge of
can
Fate
also
launches on
spin.
July 15th. And then the second expansion of our year of prophecy is Renegade, which comes this winter. And then later in
Why is
2026,
Poke? This is
we've
bigger
got Shattered
question.
Cycle and The Alchemist.
Ah, yes.
It's a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of exciting beats. And so, again, the Edge of Fate is just the beginning of this long journey.
Look at the
of this
timeline.
awesome vehicle we're all jumping into and driving
Look at
together,
it.
and it's going to take us to some new places.
That's exciting. So, with regards to the Edge of Fate right here in front of us, you were also nice enough to bring the class something today. You've got some gameplay with you,
Oh,
right?
yeah, we got some clips.
Gameplay?
We should show those
Come
off.
on,
Let's check-
do
check
it.
out.
The present. Let's check it out.
Fucking Taken subclass. I dare you. Train?
What? Why was there a train?
Doo-doo.
Guardian, I had a vision.
Conform, comply, return.
Flag ship?
Whoa.
Connect, conceal.
I'm
A catch?
not human anymore.
Who the fuck
Who the
was
fuck was that? Whomst the fuck?
No one else should know what this feels like.
Guardians with glasses? Oh, but whoa, whoa, whoa!
What the heck? Pew pew. Yeet.
Huh?
Enough. Terminate.
That animation didn't look new.
Commander. Remove your
But they...
scornful
Oh, sup.
blindfold.
Was there some
Oh,
spores
these
on
match
the...
cuts. That was, yes. Wow. Do we get to be the fucking, like, the scorn snipers? The music, though. Oh, oh.
All right,
That
that
bit of
gives us
music at
an
the end there
awful lot
gave,
to go ahead
Cult of
and
the
continue to
Lamb.
dive into. And here to help us go ahead and explore a little bit more of it, everyone, you probably noticed we've been joined by someone new here on the couch. We are
Hello.
privileged to be joined by someone who's the originator of perhaps my favorite all-time Destiny emote, the one and only Dave Samuel, art director here at Bungie. Dave, how's it going, man?
It's going great. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely.
The
For
art
anyone who maybe
director
for some
mustache,
reason
look at
somehow
it.
Doesn't have that emote in their collection or hasn't seen you in a past VIDOC, do you mind telling us a little bit about what you do here at Bungie?
Yeah, I'm art director on Edge of Fate. I work with the art team to visualize the narrative and design and kind of bring it all together.
It's a lot to bring together. Thank you very much for being here today. So
The guy's
with
like
the Edge of Fate, it's
one
obviously the
eyebrow
first
movement
expansion
away
in the
from
Fate
becoming
saga.
Dr.
Allison,
Eggman.
I'd love to start with you, actually. What can you tell us about the Edge of Fate?
The Edge of Fate begins with an invitation, and we are invited
And a
along
shave.
with a very specific group of people to a location, to a moment in
Group of
time
people.
for a very
Oh,
specific
Group
reason.
of people.
Very specific reason and purpose, yes. And the place that we're going to is called Kepler. And so you may be saying, no,
Oh.
Allison, hold on.
Yes,
hold your
I knew
horses
that.
for
Read my mind.
seconds,
Yeah.
because the Kepler I know is the one that's way outside of our galaxy.
Yes.
What do you mean? We're going to Kepler? And I
Quite a
say,
bit
like,
away.
friend, didn't you know, if you look inside in Destiny's universe, the Oort cloud at the edge of the solar system, you'll find a little planetoid that also happens to be named Kepler here in the world of Destiny. And that's where we're going, to Kepler.
Super
Sad.
This is kind of
I went
Rafi,
to
we
the
were
other
talking about before
Kepler.
the show. This is like the like a first taste of
I
something
mean-
new, right?
Yeah, so what you're seeing here is us just trying something new. We're expanding the universe of Destiny,
Would be some
creating new mysteries to
weird
uncover. This
shit
whole destination is
when
about
there
exploring a
is
labyrinthian
also
world that took
buildings
inspirations
and
from things like
stuff
Dreaming City, exotic missions,
on
dungeons,
the
and
Kepler
wrapping it all
way
through a
out.
But this is
Metroidvania
Vex
inspired
shit.
experience. And so at the heart of all of this,
Yeah, but
at the
not
heart of the Edge of Fate
only
is
Vex.
a player-driven
Yeah, but-
exploration and discovery of an exotic world with brand new
I wonder
abilities.
who
So
got
actually
out
even just
here.
maybe dig a little bit deeper.
If it
like,
was
how is the Edge of Fate gonna be
Ishtar
different
or
from
if it
past expansions
was
that we've made for Destiny?
Bray.
Yeah, so at the global scale, when we're thinking about
Because Reach was
expansions
fucked
and narrative
in.
prophecy and the formula of Destiny expansions going forward, first off, we're doing 2 expansions a year instead of just 1. And think of each of these expansions as a little bigger than something like a Rise of Iron from D1. And so
Look at
both
them
of these expansions
fly.
combined are going to be even more expansion content than we've done in the past. And by
Aw.
delivering 2 of these a year, we're upping the
what is
pace
that
of
in the
major
bottom of
world
the
and story
UI?
events
Hello?
that really matter to players and are going to be
Is that a
pushing the
counter
Fate
for
saga forward.
ammo
And so,
spawns?
We're trying radical new things,
yes.
which each of
That's
these
beautiful.
expansions. So alongside this new destination
That's
of Kepler,
something
this
they
exotic
talked
world
about
that players will explore with brand new
briefly
abilities. We also have world
Greeting.
tiers. The world tiers allow you to
Twitter.
take on
Ah,
a
look,
higher
new
level of
Vex
challenge on the
units.
destination
My
in order
favorite.
to attract
The
some of the best
swarm.
within the release. But
Ah,
what's cool about world tiers is as you play through the mainline story and you play through the first couple of world tiers, you're going to unlock later world tiers. And as you're claiming these abilities, as you're exploring the world more, as you're discovering more within the release, you're putting these puzzle pieces together and you're figuring out how to solve all the mysteries on Kepler with different ways. And so you might play a puzzle in one way, a mission in one way, and when you're in these higher world tiers, you can start to solve these problems in different ways that you couldn't before in the original playthrough. And so
also, those imp things are clearly just reskins of the fuckers that the husks spawn when they don't die to crit damage.
On Kepler, there's some non-linearity within the destination itself.
This little
grubs.
grubs.
A lot of our side quest content that is related to the critical path, but you don't have to play it. It's there for you to explore. It's driven by your discovery of the world. You're out in the field, you discover something, and you pick it up, and that's going to help you explore the characters and the world of Kepler more and go deeper on that story. And so, yeah, again, this is all about us just looking at the formulas that we've been building in Destiny over the last 10 years, and some of them are really strong, but due for some experimentation and some radical changes. And so that's what you're seeing here.
We just mothball.
Very cool.
Yeah.
I love everything you just said. I was a little distracted by some of the gameplay we were showing, like exotic sniper rifle, I think I saw, kind of recognize that.
Oh, yeah.
Some enemies with a couple really cool twists, like, okay.
Yeah.
But then also there was a Guardian that turned into like a lightning ball. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's multiple new abilities that your players are going to be able to discover on Kepler that's going to make them navigate and look at the world in different ways. But the one you're talking about, Dylan, we see it as our premier ability,
it's coming back to
the crown
balls,
jewel
yeah.
release, and that's called Matter Spark. And Dave has joined us, and he's helps us take the vision of the narrative and the design and the art and smush it together in amazing experiences. And so I think Dave should talk to us more about Matter Spark.
Please.
Yeah. So there's this new source of energy on Kepler, this strange dark matter.
Nice.
So the Guardian binds itself to the dark
So we are
matter
discovering
using the
dynamis in
arc
this
powers,
expansion then?
Within. You can think of the dark matter as like a medium, and the arc as this catalyst that will allow you to completely change form. Transforming into Matter Spark lets you squeeze into tight areas, race around areas.
I'm at a ball max charge.
And it also allows you to turn into this basically electric rolling ball of
that
death,
is funny though.
jolting and shocking enemies.
The incomplete translation
So
file.
One big part movement, one big part combat, but I mean, even just in addition to that, to look a little bit, wider, like how did
So that is how it looks when there's no lines in the translation file for that
team really had
variable.
to rethink what it
Just
means
renders
to
it
build
out.
a destination with these abilities in mind. A simple hill becomes a ramp to get to a new space. A crack in the wall, it basically will reveal
What
a
is
whole
that?
new area to explore.
Bulb?
It's also a new way to engage with enemies. Instead of taking a bunch of enemies head on, you can
Stabilize
find a
dark
Matter
matter.
Spark pad, transform, turn into this electric ball
Whoa.
of death, and then just start racing around the arena.
Okay,
dash over their
puzzles
heads,
are going to be
and flank
there.
from behind, and then really.
Yo,
give
we
the,
are actually just
House
a
of
morph
Exile
ball.
on
Look at
Kepler
this.
A bad day.
As well we should. It's a good day for us as well. So what are some of the other Kepler abilities that we'll be able to
Samus
unlock while we're out there as
moment.
well?
Yeah, so each of these Kepler abilities are a mix
Someone
of
in the
dark
team
matter
played Metroid
and our
lately.
Guardian's powers. So we have the relocator
They were like,
cannon,
yo,
which is
Metroid Prime
this
4 is
new
releasing. We should
fallen
capitalize on
dark
that.
matter tech mixed with void. This is going to allow you to
Pylons
bypass laser
charged.
walls,
We
use
need to
these
construct additional
cascading relay
pylons.
networks,
Oh no.
and just basically teleport around the world. Another ability,
Is that a
ability that we have
melee
is
ability you
Matter
already
Morph.
have on Hunter?
This is dark matter.
I don't think it
mixed with
is.
Strand allows you to manipulate the
The
environment.
orb.
You'll be able to.
Why is
basically
everything
push and
balls
morph
in
and
this
move,
expansion?
Geometry to create bridges, open up doorways, and then also reveal secrets
Hello.
and new opportunities.
Yeah, so what's really important about what Dave is describing, and when we were thinking about building this world, it was all about like, hey, here's this new tool to navigate and see the world in a different way, and
Just
solve
the
our
whisper
little
in the
puzzles and
background is so
mysteries throughout
funny.
the missions,
Just on
the
that
free roam,
pillar.
the quest content,
Hello.
and beyond. But also, what was really important to us is that we lean into Destiny's first-class ability gameplay. And so, with Matter Spark, like
Swag.
Dave is mentioning, you're jumping, you're dashing into enemies to destroy them. You're doing giant explosions with them with the Relocator Clan, and you're just blowing everything up with void explosions and Graviton Lance style like little secret projectiles. And then what's really fun about Mattermorph is you can just be like throwing these strange shurikens basically to just like delete an encounter before you then like start to morph the environment around you and move to the next area. And so
delete
it's
an
just really
encounter.
exciting
Yes.
I'm
What
incredibly
we've
excited to
already
watch
been
the
doing.
players just like solve puzzles and fight encounters in ways that like we don't even expect yet, and see how they take on the destination. And just like I really want to emphasize, you're going to be upgrading these, and when you get into especially the post-game experience, it's going to unlock. There's something unlocks with Matterspark that really changes the way that you can play through the entire destination.
Yeah.
So when we're talking about dark matter,
Yes.
we have darkness abilities like Strand and Stasis already. Like, how is dark matter different?
Yeah, so dark matter and darkness are two completely separate things. They're completely different things.
Yes.
But dark matter does exist in our world. In the world of Destiny, we know it as being tightly connected to the Nine. It's what the Nine are actually made out of. In our world, dark matter is invisible.
The
You can't
Lord
really
Rock.
see it. And it wouldn't be very fun to make a destination where there's an invisible thing that you can't actually see. So lucky for us on Kepler, there's a bioluminescent microbe that allows us to see all of this substance that's impacted this world so much.
Sure.
It allows us to see how it's impacted the plant life,
Convenient.
how it's impacted the behavior of the peoples that we're going to encounter, and we can see how it has been able to bring these things that are kind of unstuck in time into this
Yeah, I'm
world.
trying to figure it out
I
too.
do have to put on my drifter hat. for
It
just a
doesn't
second.
look bright,
like.
to
What
be
does it
honest.
smell like? What does it taste like?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
the same
Dark
era, but I
matter,
don't think
smells and
Clovis would
tastes
build
like
this.
bleach and math. Yeah, it's true.
Cannot wait to get that chip flavor.
Yeah.
Get it with a sandwich today after.
It's zesty.
Yeah, it should be good. Actually, so on
It
the
does
topic, too,
look
of
more
stuff
like
in the
Ishtar
trailer as
Collective,
well,
more like
we heard
the
someone
installation
talking.
on
Can you tell us
Neptune.
who that was?
Sure.
To be honest.
Lodi. Lodi is a new character that we're introducing in Apollo. Not
The
in Apollo,
glasses.
We're introducing him in the Edge of Fate.
Yeah.
I want to give a special shout out to Brian Villalobos, who portrays Lodi and does a spectacular job. This character is fascinating.
What's wrong with his
He's kind
eye
of a fish out of water,
reflections?
but the fun thing about tropes is to kind of
He
put a
has
twist on
Mass
them, right?
Effect
So
Andromeda
what if that fish
syndrome.
that we pulled out of the water was the most qualified fish to be pulled out into the air?
Down for anything.
It's down for anything. And
yeah.
what if that fish was kind of made to be pulled out of the water? I don't want to give away too much because this character is way more fun for the players to figure out what his deal is. But I will say that Lodi is very, very
God.
far from home.
Es ist Gordon Freeman.
very
It is
exciting.
Gordon
I
Freeman.
do have to
Oh
call
my
out
God.
too before we started.
Where's his crowbar?
You and Robbie were talking about how Lodi is like a notice me character.
Oh yeah. Robbie wanted a senpai.
I did. I wanted someone that I just wanted to spend a bunch of
Yeah.
time with on this new adventure we're going on.
Yeah, a friend that we can look up to.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. Notice me.
Notice
Notice
me,
me.
Lodi.
Yeah, of course.
He
It
will,
writes
he will.
itself, or rather, Allison does. So, with regards to the characters as well, so is it a whole new cast of characters in the Edge of Fate?
No, we're going to see some new faces like Lodi and other characters, but we're also going to see some familiar ones too. Ikora is here. The stakes are high enough that she's here investigating what's going on. And as it turns out,
Hello.
in one of our major mysteries, she's
Pops
kind of
in.
at the center of it. She was invited here, as was Lodi, same as we were. All of it's kind of tied together.
What's that funky as ghost shell they're using?
Yeah,
though?
like the way we think about this is about all these characters. Their fates are intertwined in some
Yes.
way. There's these puppet masters that have
Yes.
been pulling the strings for a very, very long time in order for everyone to get here at this moment. And so, as a guardian and these characters involved, they're going to have to decide if they're fight your fate. Like that's what we think about. For these individuals, that's what they're going to have to go through and determine about how they can stand up to this new conflict that is surrounded by the Nine, because they are fated to be here. And what does that mean for them, and what does that mean for their future and the future of Soul itself?
So, with regard to these new characters and this world we find ourselves in, was there anything about that setting, or in particular, that really influenced the creation, rather, of this world that we're going to be inhabiting?
Yeah, I'll give you a list of fun facts. First off, if you've been paying attention to Destiny over the last week or so, you already know that there's been people on Kepler for a long time. That's an old-ass computer that you were putting those numbers into. We also know that the Vex are here. They're studying the Nine, because it turns out the Nine Nine can do something that the Vex can't.
Oh.
As Dave mentioned, the House of Exile are also here. They've become fixated on a being that they call the Giver. And
the side from the ARG.
The dimensionality on Kepler is really thin. So the
It was
three
on
dimensions
Kepler.
that we can know and see and touch are
Marble.
very close to the realm that the
I
Nine
mean,
live
she
in.
Yeah.
And that means
said it.
some things from Earth's past have been yanked into Kepler's present.
Exciting.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, so we've been talking about invitations throughout this, and we need to call out an invitation that's actually going to be waiting in the game after this is over. Ride of the Nine begins today.
Yeah.
What?
So I believe we
Oh,
have
today?
a
Yeah,
What?
we're nice enough to bring a
Okay,
trailer
we might
along.
not be
I'll go ahead
playing
and give it a look.
Blueprints
Yeah,
today.
let's do it.
The shadow drop content.
I genuinely thought it was only 3 weeks before
No, it's just
the
fucking
expansion.
now. Maybe it is now 3 weeks before the expansion.
Nah. Ooh, that
Oh,
looks
hello.
cool.
Ah, yes. We didn't have a glaive in that look yet. Well, I guess I know what I'm logging into after this stream is over. Fuck.
Begins Mace. Yeah.
Yeah, in
Hello.
fucking
All right, so that's right. 35
minutes.
Our essential prologue story for the Edge of Fate, and these 3 dungeons that are featured in
No,
this
the
event
egg has
are free
left.
for all players starting today. And so what's really important about this is that these dungeons are both for veteran dungeon crawlers, hardcore raiders, people who've been in these places a lot, but also new guardians who have never stepped into a dungeon before, right? What was really important for us when we were developing Ride of the Nine was that we are changing the formula on how we can think about how we can welcome even more people into these experiences. And so you're going to be able to go in solo,
I would
buffed
love
up
to
and
do
explore a dungeon by yourself, or go
at
and
least
match
one
made with other
run
team members shoulder to
on
shoulder
the
for the very
beginner
first time.
difficulty.
But
Yeah.
don't
Just
worry,
to
because we
look
also have that higher level
just
how
challenge
they did
for
it.
veteran, our hardcore dungeon crawlers, where you're going to be able to earn the best possible loot, exclusive rewards, and also an exclusive title as part of Rights of the Nine. What's also really important about this event for being a prologue for the Edge of Fate is that it really reintroduces the emissary into the game, and you're going to learn why her job is pretty crappy and why she quits at the top of the Edge of Fate, like we saw at the beginning of this show. And so, Andy, we've been talking.
So funny.
a
I
bunch
quit.
about how
Emissary
our
just
Destiny
noped out.
expansions are changing the
That
formula,
wasn't her
for
voice
Destiny
in the
going
beginning.
forward. So now I think it's time for us to start.
It
talking
probably
about how
was
core
the
hobby
member of the Nine that
Destiny
was
is
like
changing going
talking to
forward,
her.
The day-to-day of playing Destiny, week over week experience. And we've got someone else on the couch here to help us talk about that.
We have an expert in that very subject now who has gone ahead and joined us on the couch. We are now joined by the one and only Mr. Ben Womack, creative director here on Destiny. Ben, how's it going, man?
Hey, I'm doing great. I'm really excited to be here. There's a lot to talk about.
Yeah, seriously.
There is a lot.
Yeah, it's going to be a very good conversation we have coming up.
Yes.
But before we get into that, can you tell us just a little bit about what you do here?
Yeah. So I'm the Destiny 2 creative director for the core game, or the core hobby, as we call it.
Yeah.
And it has to do with all parts of the game, everything from Edge of Fate, through our seasons, through the fundamental systems. And in particular, like Rob was saying, I've been focusing on thinking about the kind of building blocks of Destiny 2 and getting those like not only stood up but also transformed and iterated on in some really exciting new places.
Nice. Well, let's go ahead and just start at the top. Can you tell us a little bit about what like the core formula of Destiny is changing and why?
Yes. So I think I need to start with the why first, because it's important to think about what is Destiny, what is great about Destiny. And Destiny is best when you have like awesome chases that you're excited about, you have really cool, powerful builds to make, and there's a mountain to climb that's right in front of you that you want to climb. You're like, I want that mountain, it looks pretty cool. And the thing that is not always true right now in Destiny is like it doesn't feel streamlined as it could. Players don't have as much agency. We want to be player driven, we want to be more rewarding than we are. Because right now there are barriers to playing Destiny like in the best way. And those barriers are insurmountable sometimes. So think about that whole picture of, okay, what is the Destiny that we really want, that has been in the past, that we also want to get back to, and where we want to go for the future. That's where all the changes you're going to see have started, like at their inception point. So it's a big piece of the pie.
Massive updates coming across so many systems of the game, and we're just getting in, digging into the surface.
Yes. Yeah.
I mean, to that same end, then, how are we making it easier? Pardon me, to go ahead and just get straight into the fun.
Oh no, let's do it, because that's exactly what we want to do. Yeah. And the first thing you're going to see when you log into Destiny with Edge of Fate, you're going to log in your character and see your ship in orbit. It's going to say, it's not going to say open directory. It's going to say open portal. And the portal is our new front page of the game. We're trying to get you to the fun as fast as possible and as few clicks as we can. We even
what
have
is
a
that?
there in the corner so that it's right immediately there. No fumbling around with the map to get to it, really. Yeah. And we're also taking other big parts of the game, the ritual game and for seasons, and putting them into these ops categories. So the idea is that we're having these different ops for different moods. We're having solo ops. We have a bunch of fire team ops. We have pinnacle ops, and of course we have crucible ops. Still super important for the game.
Yeah. I mean, to start up at the top, can you tell us a little bit more about what solo ops is?
Oh, yeah. So solo ops is exactly what it says on the tin. It is a bunch of activities that are made for solo players. And the conception point of that was we want to make activities for players who have a smaller amount of time that they want to play in, and they don't necessarily want to have dependencies on other players, but they still want to get in there and play for 10 to 15 minutes. And get some real progress.
Yeah, get some loot.
Yeah, get some loot.
Yeah.
Get some loot and get your character forward and feel like, I played some Destiny and that was great. And even if you don't feel like playing with other people, that's fine, because we have an activity type that is designed for one player.
Excellent. So, I mean, to that same end, what are some other ways that we can play and have fun using Portal as well?
Yeah, so Robbie actually has a great way of talking about this. So.
Yeah, some of the North Star that we talk about when we were developing the Portal early on was where are we headed with this thing? And ultimately, it's play your way. It's giving players more agency, more personal drive to figure out how they want to engage with the power climb and the new progression systems coming and our seasons. And so the entirety new progression and power climb is now all available to you in the portal at your fingertips in one place. It's really easy to find, really easy to jump in. Anything you play inside of that category any of those categories is gonna help you make progress. And so, because we want Destiny to be welcoming not only to new players, but also old players who are coming back to the game to join us with the Edge of Fate. And we also want this to be a new even playing field for everyone. And so, as part of this is a commitment from us as part of the core hobby and all the seasonal content we're building, that we're going to be continually investing in this, right? We're going to be continually updating this over time for years to come. And so, you're asking me directly, what else is there to do?
Yeah.
Ben mentioned solo ops. We also have the fire team ops and pinnacle ops. Both of these are more around playing with other fire team members, shoulder to shoulder, where fire team ops are more quicker sessions. There are some longer form things in it too, but then pinnacle ops are more about those really long form or more challenging kind of focused activities like exotic missions, for instance. And so, and then the one thing we haven't talked about yet very deeply, but is incredibly important, and it's something that I think we've done for the first time ever, or maybe since early D1.
It's kind of a return to form.
Yeah. You're going to be able to experience the entirety of the power climb within Crucible Ops by playing PvP, right? So this means if you want to be sweaty, Andy, which I know you, Dylan, too. I know you're that way, right? I know both of y'all. If you want to put the sweatbands on, you're going to be able to play the entire experience in the season here and earn some of the highest tier loot that's also available in the game. So,
I have to say, this is super exciting, because my player type or other folks out in the community, they want to go in, they want to jam on PvP, but then their friends invite them to do a dungeon or a higher tier activity, and they're like, oh wait, I need to grind a long time to get up to power. Now, through PvP, they can get up to power, and you can just bring them into that PvE experience and have a fun time with each other.
Yeah.
So.
That's honestly how I primarily played D1, so I'm really looking forward to that. So it sounds like the core, obviously, of what you guys are talking about, play the way you want to play.
A change for the 10 people who play PvP.
Push myself.
Oh yeah. That's important to us.
Yeah. So
That's important to us.
Well, death, but also success.
I mean, yes,
sometimes.
That's true.
I enjoy it.
So we really want to give agency. That's
Sometimes.
That's one of the things. Player driven towards.
It is nice though that if you focus on PvP, you're no longer a million points behind on power.
Levels, and we have a ton of new modifiers. We have 50 new modifiers.
100 power.
All the old modifiers.
Oh, we're squashing again because the number got too stupid.
Curated web of options for you to experience any of the PvP.
Yeah, I mean, if you always put
We have
1,000
not
on
just
top.
old Banes that we have, but new Banes as well. We also have boons to help you get advantages in your activities and for your build.
What's
We
that
have
red
challenges
bitch
and
though?
trade-offs.
What's that red engram?
The fun part is you're going to get these different combinations that are available, and you're going to then make a mix that's actually going to change the way you play and be pretty interesting, and sometimes the way you prefer you play. There's a new boon called Grappler that I personally love. It's kind of my preferred way to play, where they give you 3 grapple grenades, replacing your current grenade. You can't do the melee, but they recharge super fast. So any build you want, you could now Spider-Man around any map.
Bonk, 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 bonk.
It's so fun. Yeah, and I mean, like, what's at the heart of what Ben is talking about is what we kind of call the virtuous cycle, right? Where you're going to be crafting your build, tinkering with the activity, looking at like how you can earn a higher tier of reward by taking on
I hope
higher
they talk
challenge.
about
As you earn
the
better loot, you're looking towards
armor
that
changes.
next mountain to climb, just ahead of you all the time. And so
I did
this
notice
is really
though
about
there was
how
still
far
a
you
thing
want
at the
to push
top of the
yourself
screen called
upwards,
World.
within the portal
So
itself.
the
But
portal is
also,
just like
we
quick
also are
access
thinking
to
about the
ability
people, and that's the
to
depth,
stuff.
right? It's the depth, the
You
challenge
still
that
have a
we're talking
map.
about. That's also, but we're also
to
thinking about the
look
people
at,
there
who
should
don't
be,
have this much
yeah.
time to play with like solo ops, and also if you're scared of modifiers or you're scared of customizing these activities,
or you just don't feel
or
like
you just don't
it
feel like
today.
doing it. Yeah, that's a great way to describe it. Thank you. We have a bunch of quick play options, right, Ben?
Yeah, quick play options, and we actually
Yeah, I
have
mean, quick
matchmaking
play
and
is
fire
good,
team ops.
especially for a game
And
like this.
we have Fire Team Finder.
Also,
so you're able to like really choose.
I feel like the portal really tackles one of the
have
main
matchmaking
issues
across
that new
every
players face in this
activity
game, which is,
that
what the
exists.
Except for
fuck
solo
do
ops,
I
it's solo-
do
Right.
But yes,
Otherwise,
to
it's fire
become
team
better in
ops,
this
it's
game?
Everything.
Yeah, you'll have options to play by yourself.
What do
or
I
with other
play?
people. Oh, actually, a really
Yeah,
fun part is
and
you can
also,
play a strike by yourself. as much hard as
mainly,
you want to
where
do,
do I
have
find
fun.
it?
Yeah.
Well, you're talking about like all the different boons and
Like,
combinations.
what
I think
button
at
do
one
I
point
click
you were saying
on
around
to get
50
to
or
the
something like
content that I should
those
play?
apply. 50 new ones. So it's like you can take those into solo ops. Like we're
And
talking
also
about this
the-
being kind
the
of leisurely, bite-sized
solo play
activity. But
is
if you want to take it and say, I don't want Weenie Hut Jr. I
really
want like
nice.
esoteric
Yeah,
level
like them
solo,
actually
hardest thing in the
focusing on
world,
solo
like,
play
you can
other
kinda
than
customize and do
being
that.
a challenge
Do it
mode.
from the very start. If you really
Kind of
want to.
taking a book out of
And
Square
the-
Enix's,
Yeah,
a page out of Square
and the
Enix's
point
book
is that you're
here,
going to like stretch that
a
far
book
and
out
then
of
for a
Square Enix's fucking shelf.
Yeah, you want
With
to feel like as you're
the,
pushing yourself, you are
like,
rewarded for it. That is something
the
that's really
trust
important
system and everything.
to the vision here.
Recognizing that just because the
Rewards.
game is online
rewards.
doesn't
There are a
mean
lot of
people
rewards,
want
aren't
to
there?
play it with
You
other
mentioned
people
it,
all
yeah,
the
you mentioned
time.
Banes, boons, modifiers, but let's talk about gear for a little bit here.
Yeah.
What's changing about loot and why should Guardians care?
Yeah, so like talking about chases and mountains and builds, like gear's at the center of all of that. And we actually have 2 giant gear changes. I'm gonna like put in 2 little buckets for us to talk about.
Yep.
The first one is Armor 3.0. And
Oh.
the next one is gear tiers. And so like talking about Armor 3.0 first, we are probably
The
making the
book.
biggest change ever since Shadowkeep.
Whoa,
It's
Yeah,
enormous.
it's a huge change.
that looks
so, like,
different.
we're adding set bonuses.
Those are
which is a
new
long-requested
stats.
feature
Flinch
for all the new
resistance,
armor that
class
you're going to be able to get
energy.
at Edge of Fate launch.
They're no
And we're
longer
bringing
like
all the stats
incredibly
on armor
obtusely
that you
named.
can now,
Fucking
like,
finally.
exceed 100.
Go beyond 100.
Go beyond 100 for extra
Yeah, set
bonuses.
bonus.
Get
And
bonuses.
we're going to every single piece of new legendary armor that drops is going to
And
have
also,
all the energy.
every
built in, so you can
point
still craft your armor.
counts.
And it's
Yeah.
going to essentially like. There's more
All
features,
of
actually,
them
that I can
do
talk about, but I don't
something.
think
It's
I'm
no
going
longer
to.
dumbass tiers.
Something that we can't talk
Oh,
about.
this
too,
is
you
going to
mentioned
make
gear tiers
builds
as well.
so much
Yeah.
easier.
Let's talk about that a little
Also,
Yeah, so gear
did you
tiers are
notice that the
exceeding
bar
every
had
single
more than
legendary
100
weapon
points on it this
armor
time?
you can get is going to
There
have
was a
5
break
tiers,
point line in the
starting from 1
center,
going up to
but
5. And like we have 5
it's
gear
like
tier
dollar,
5,
dollar after
legs,
5.
legs armor on the screen right now. And you can see that like this is like looks really cool with iconography, but it also has a ton more stats.
Oh,
and
11
what's that,
energy.
Yeah, what's going on with the
Yeah,
energy?
that's
the
crazy.
energy- Yeah, that energy says 11,
Ah.
and it's true.
11, yep.
It's not a typo. Like energy is going to 11.
I also love
for-
that it
for
shows you
higher
the
tier
calculated
armor.
power
And so
down
if you
there.
want that for your build crafting opportunities, it does like give you some new options. you
That's
never had before.
interesting.
You're gonna
Plus
have to
110
challenge
is
yourself
wild
to
though.
get more higher tier armor and keep on going to get yet more higher tier armor to get those options.
Yeah. And this is also not something that's just relegated to armor, right? When it comes to weapons, they're obviously getting their own
Yeah,
different as well.
stat
So what's
points
Destiny
go
without
over
chasing
the
something?
100 now.
You read my mind.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
Wow,
these are
that's so
part of the
nice.
player identity.
they
Most people, like,
have
they love,
like
and
a
Fashion.
slight
have
diminished
That's true, though we do have fashion for your guns a bit now.
Hey.
Also, 'cause
value
once you reach tier
after
5 for
100,
your
but they
legendary drops,
still
you're going to
give
be getting
you
tier 5 weapons, and those have
something.
unique shader treatment. They, it's like essentially a completely different look that's going to immediately identify it to you and others.
Whoa.
That this is the highest tier.
That are a lot of
this drop
perks.
that you can get.
That's a lot
It's
of
gonna show on the
yellow.
weapon, it's going to show on the
What
icon,
is
it's even
this?
gonna show when you kill enemies with that weapon. 'cause
Also,
there's
the
unique
dots
kill effects
on
for
the
tier 5
top
weapons
left.
that you can turn on or off if you don't want
It
but
reflects on the right.
gameplay
It's
will,
the
like,
same
show,
banner,
the
just
weapon
Oh,
that is being
alright.
used is like
just
the highest tier. you
on
can
the
get.
icon, so you
Ammo
can see it in the
generation.
inventory.
Screen right now. This is one of the Kepler auto
Yeah.
rifles, and I cannot put this thing down.
That's a new a stat?
Yeah, when we're playing Through the Edge of Fate right now, And it's what's really exciting about it for me is that like when you see that tier 5 drop, like immediately that's better than like a tier 3 or tier 4 weapon that you have, right? And I think that's when we talk about making Destiny easier to just jump in, find the fun, make it accessible, but also create more depth.
Oh, this looks
this is what we're
amazing,
thinking
though.
about. It's like how can we just make immediate like
I
you
can't
understand,
wait
like,
for
okay, this is
better
probably
Destiny.
than the thing I have right now, depending on what gear tier it is.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a good example of how much time and effort is being put into these.
Took
game
him
systems
just
to make them more,
reference
like,
my
approachable.
book.
Change can be
I
scary.
don't know.
There's a lot of
Too
change
many
that's about
years.
to come to the game. We're
I mean,
3.0, we have so many new
the
bins, we have a
gameplay
bunch of
has
new
been
stuff,
continually
and
improving.
after 10 years
It's
of
kind of
Destiny, this is gonna
slowed
flip some
down
stuff on its
lately.
head. So I mean, we're gonna have a bunch of blog
But
content. We're gonna have interviews with Robbie,
at least
with Ben, with
from
other
my
folks
perspective, I
across the
can
team that have
see
been working
now
on this.
why
We'll
we
also be
haven't
elevating
gotten
our
any
creator
gameplay
community, and they're
updates
creating
for so
guides, all that
long.
kind of stuff. It's gonna be a
Because they
fun
were
time,
figuring
but,
out this shit.
Ultimately, a big
Like,
shout out and thank you to all the folks that have been coming into our
figuring
studio,
out
giving
big
feedback early on some
system
of these
changes
systems so
like
they
this
can
and
be more
actually
approachable.
implementing them
And we're
takes
looking
a
forward
long
to all the
time.
feedback that's going to be coming after launch too. Like this is again one of our first steps into something, and then. The
But I do
community
like
and
that
we
they
are gonna
ask
build something
themselves, like,
amazing.
And I can't stress enough how much feedback we've gotten from the community summits we've been running. Over
How
the last year
could
for the
this
Edge of
game
Fate,
be better?
and just people reaching out to the community team is another.
And they
chance, like,
actually
your
found the
feedback's
correct
invaluable. So,
answer,
like,
it
seriously, like,
seems.
thank you so much. We're making this game together ultimately.
Yeah, it's incredibly important part of the process. Like I don't think we would be able to make.
Did
what we
I
do without
see
it.
though that they
Working with
replaced
the community is obviously a
resilience
core
with
part.
health?
Dylan, huge thanks to you and your team
So,
obviously, for helping lead that
just
charge.
a
And,
health
in
increase
advance for the
instead
big
of
longs you get to write, and then
Oh.
also our social media team.
flat
Go ahead and get out the
DR?
door, so go
That's
ahead and
gonna
give
be
us a
fun.
follow.
I think Ben,
But
you were saying you wanted to try to break the record for longest twid.
I'm more predicting we are.
Yeah. So
Well,
we'll,
it's not about try; it's the state of things.
it's going to be a multi-month journey as we head towards launch. So.
yeah, be a good time. But we've been talking a lot about the core Destiny hobby. How does that extend into like how players are going to experience like a full year of Destiny?
Yeah, so we've been focusing on improving and changing the formula of Destiny in multiple ways. And so progressing through the Fate Saga is going to be more meaningful with 2 expansions a year. We've been talking about how focusing our
That
seasons
is-
and on the core hobby of Destiny and that commitment to continually updating it. And in addition, we're going to have 2 free major updates between each of our major expansions.
July
coming,
15th.
in the Year of Prophecy and
So,
beyond. And so
one
ultimately
thing
that
that's
means
huge
there's
about
4
this is there's
ABs
no
happening,
longer going to
in a
be
year, 2
story
expansions,
in
2
the
free major
parts of the
updates
game
between those expansions,
that
so
are
what that means we're not
destined to
doing
be
is
deleted.
paid seasonal content anymore. We're not doing separate seasonal storylines, and this
Yeah.
also means we're not building a bunch of activity content that basically just goes away and is less meaningful to the
Yeah.
game after 3 months. So we're instead focusing all of that effort that used to go there instead into building up the core hobby of the game, so the core hobby stays fresh.
Yeah,
and
that's so
exciting,
good.
year round.
Make less
And so,
ritual content.
Ultimately, this means no more paywalls for seasonal content, and also these major updates themselves that I'm signposting around right now. The size of them, roughly, and the inspiration.
I'm
for them,
about
we're
to
thinking about
play
like
an ad
Into the
over this
Light.
restream.
Okay.
So when you say like into the light for folks that aren't out there, like what for
Well-
a major update? How big is that? Like how do you encapsulate
Yeah,
that?
so when I say Into the Light, a lot of this is like the inspiration of what it was. And with Into the Light came a really cool theme that wrapped around all the new stuff we were building within it, but also a lot of the Reprise stuff as well. And also, with it came Onslaught, a new type of activity. It came with reprised exotic missions and a rethinking of how we could do like a rad style event, a raid event with the Pantheon.
Yeah,
And so
my
for our
favorite,
first
my
major update
biggest
coming a
change
few
about
weeks
this new
after,
content pattern
the
is
Edge of
just
Fate
like
launches, we've
they're
got
not going to
Ashen
delete
Iron,
story anymore.
right? And so
Thank
with Ashen
fuck.
Iron, yeah, we're going to be returning to the Plague Lands.
Return to the Plague Lands. Can't wait.
The
It's gonna
dumbest
happen.
decision they
So,
made
that story is going to pick
in
up
the
from where
history
we
of
left
their
off from
company.
Age of Fate, and with it, we're going to have a new activity called Reclaim, a brand new exotic mission, new types of pinnacle ops entering that for the first time, as well as, of course, what's Destiny without loot to chase? We've got new gear, new rewards, and 2 new exotic weapons as part of Ashen Iron as well. And again, this major update and all the seasonal content going forward is free for all players. All the activity content that exists in the portal, that's free to play.
Very nice. So even to actually go one
That's
layer
crazy.
or 2 deeper on seasons as well, what are some of the cool things
The
that we're gonna be able to
exotic
do with
mission
season
is
that's
free.
launching alongside
That's
Edge of
crazy.
Fate?
Yeah, Ben has been working on this space with the team for a while now, so I'm going to kick this one to him. Yeah.
Yeah, so
They're really
we're
banking
trying
on
to
their story
make
being so good
any
that people
time
want to pay
the
for it.
best time to hop in the desk.
But I believe it. Their writing
one
has
of the
been
ways we
stellar
wanna
these
do that is we
past
want to
few
invest
months.
in events that are like accelerating the game and enhancing every part of the game, but also bringing new cool stuff. And actually, we've been working on this so long, we actually have some new cool stuff coming before the Edge of Fate.
It's a special little treat.
Yeah, special treat. So this Friday, you can play a little event, maybe you've heard of it, called Heavy Metal, which is Tanks vs. Brigs, a new
Oh.
PvP mode.
Oh,
Super
nice.
Fun. I
Yes.
kind of wish I was playing it right now. Not gonna
That
lie.
I want to play. That's
and
that's
the thing
fun
that
PvP.
People at home don't know.
That is
we have a
so
new reward
stupid.
that's
I
uniquely
love
in
it.
Destiny if you invest in this event, if you go and play it. And it is a free-to-play event. So this reward is free to play. It is a new combat vehicle that goes in your Sparrow sled, combat Sparrow, if you will, called the Griffin.
What
And
are
this is a
you?
really cool, like, combat-ready vehicle you can take anywhere you can summon a Sparrow. You can summon it and use it to fight your enemies and just have a really good time. And there's some really cool
combat Sparrow.
really cool build crafting things
Fuck.
with this vehicle that I don't
Ha.
want to spoil right now. Let people discover, but I'm super excited for it.
They all thought they were going to ride those skims
Friendship
forever.
ended with
Well, I mean, we've been
skimboard.
saying like, what was it? Skimmer is Flash, and the Griffin is Splash.
Hey,
Ferdinand.
there we go.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
dad joke quota has
And
been met.
We got to get one in.
Absolutely, yeah. But that's not all, right? Man, like, you've got more for us, don't you?
Oh yeah, yeah. So like I just said, there's more events that
Yeah.
we've been making. There's one that's going to happen right after the launch of Edge of Fate. It's called Arms Week, and it's a 1 week long event, and you're going to be focusing on one weapon archetype in Arms Week whenever it comes around. And this one is going to give you a new legendary weapon of that type. It's going to have some volatile mods that are there for the week that are going to be super interesting and fun to play with, and some focusing you can do. But there is a problem when you say this event is going to be about weapons and about using them.
Yeah, you gotta have a place to test all that out.
Right, and
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
No.
I mean, I've been doing that in EDZ this whole time. I don't know about the rest of you,
Those poor dregs.
right?
Yeah.
But there is a new way now.
No
We have a new
way.
feature, a long requested feature that is being added to the game with Arms Week. It is the shooting range.
No
The shooting
way.
range is being added to
Yes!
the tower. It is a now
Fuck!
permanent addition to the
Finally!
Arms Week. We're not taking it away. And you can go there and
Let's
you can try
fucking
out
go.
everything in your kit, everything about your build.
Best
all sorts of
change.
simulations of different kinds of enemies and situations, and it's all real damage numbers. It's like
It's even got a scoreboard.
it's even got a
For
scoreboard
you
right there.
and your fire team.
Yeah, your whole
There's
raid
a
team can get
DPS
down to the
meter.
shooting range and
What?
prowess. Like, see exactly how well you're gonna do for some kind of boss at this range or with
Who can do most of the damage, right?
Yeah, well, you're finally gonna know that.
So we have a rally flag. It's not just a shooting.
This shit's
range.
even
Like, you
better
can
than the
go
old
beyond
one.
firing line and use your abilities too.
Yeah, you totally can. And like, if you wanted to, you could even take in Prismatic and pop Transcendence and try that out. And well, I think the reason why we're not seeing
Whoa!
that is 'cause of the Titan.
Yeah, it's a good soldier.
Yeah.
Standing on that firing line.
Yeah, staying on the firing line.
All about building that line and standing.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
A lot of theory crafters are going to have to go.
You're
ahead
even
and
more
spot
beautiful
people
than the
for
day I
people.
lost you.
This
Yes.
will be a really good tool. Like as we're adding all of these.
Ah,
different systems
fucking
with tier two
finally.
and all that, you can
I
go in
just-
and check those damage
I
numbers
just
and
heard
have my
Aegis just
stats
go,
change, how
yes.
These different gear bonuses gonna affect my gameplay. You can
Like,
see it in the tower.
finally.
Yeah.
A damage testing map.
Oh yeah,
got
well
one more thing, right?
Yeah, no, there's one more thing. I'm
Yeah.
excited.
I
So,
never
well,
need
there's
to
more
do
events, of course,
Templar again.
And the holiday events are coming up. Where Solstice is right around the corner.
It's
as well.
summertime, right?
It's summertime. Summertime is Solstice time in Destiny 2. And Solstice has some really cool twists and such that we're planning, but I'm not going to talk about that right now. I want to show you all the new hollow foil treatment we have for Solstice weapons. So here we go. This is the hollow foil
What
treatment
is
for
that?
Solstice.
Hello?
Jesus!
It is.
That's
it's
cool.
it's
It
amazing every time I
looks
look at it.
ugly,
it's
though.
An ocean
On a
and
gun.
the line. Yeah, we put the ocean on a gun. How did we do that? It's
The
beautiful, I love
ocean
it.
on a
And
gun.
any kind of weapon that drops for this event can.
Ah.
Yeah, so it could be a tier 1 or tier 3.
Yeah,
Yeah, any
exactly.
weapon can have the hollow foil.
Yeah,
when we're playing through
like the tier 5 hollow foil.
Ooh.
Like that's gonna be a chase. Our other events will also have hollow foils.
Yeah, like Arms Week you're talking
Arms Week
about.
will have its own hollow foil treatment. Like we're every event, a major event we have will have a hollow foil.
Hollow
treatment.
foil.
The hollow
Are
is not
we
the
are we
most
going
one,
to
but yeah,
be
Arms Week will
a
have hollow foil
gacha?
traps that you can farm as
Huh?
well.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's going to be a good time. I'm going to have way
It's
too
time
much stuff
to
chase
pull
down, so
for my
appreciate
S rank
the
weapon
support,
in
obviously,
this
for that.
engram.
But I believe we've got one more thing.
Yeah, I mean, we've been talking a lot about here are the free updates.
You
coming to
need
Destiny, the portal, a bunch of
1,600
different stuff,
engram
Edge of
shards
Fate,
to
but
get
we also
10
have another
weapons.
Expansion, and we need Allison back
And
on the couch.
a legendary
Yeah,
shots.
yeah,
Imagine.
She's the best one to talk
Yeah,
There we go.
we've got something very exciting. And so once again, Allison, thank you for taking the
Woman.
time to join us today. We appreciate it.
Of course. I'm so excited to be the one more thing.
Yeah, it's a tradition around here, so we're glad that you could obviously go ahead and lead us into this one. But as Dylan mentioned, we've
Oh,
talked
yeah, I'm
about
playing
Edge of
an
Fate,
ad
but this
over
is the
this,
first
I'm
year
so
we're
sorry.
gonna be doing 2 expansions
Yeah.
over the course of a year. can you tell us a little bit about Renegades?
Yeah, so we're going to have a dedicated reveal for Renegades in September alongside our major update, Ashen Iron. But earlier we were talking about how sometimes our formulas can constrain us from experimenting and innovating. And so in that spirit, Renegades is going to be very different from the Edge of Fate. What I can tell you, and we'll talk plenty about it later, is that we're going to be experimenting and innovating with activities, with social mechanics, and more. But more importantly, I want to talk about our inspiration. And so I have to kind of tee it up first. So Renegades is going to be a Destiny, like definitively Destiny expansion. This is part of the Fate saga, and it's going to push it forward in important ways and introduce characters that we're going to spend time with for years to come. It is an essential Fate saga story, and it's an homage to a universe that has inspired Bungie from the start. It's a universe that all of us here on the couch grew up with, as well as everyone else at the studio and millions of you back at home too. It is a peanut butter and combination, a peanut butter and like chocolate combination inside of what we're making that could only be possible in the kind of world that we build here. And so I am absolutely thrilled to be able to give our first sneak peek at Destiny 2 Renegades.
Yo.
Not for the gameplay. Star Wars.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my fucking god. We are getting lightsabers, aren't we? Yep. What the shit? Now that is pod racing! Now this is pod racing.
Robbie, what did we just see?
Yeah, so that's Renegades, which is coming out this December. And to really drive it home here, Renegades is a one-of-a-kind Destiny experience, right? And just like we on the Destiny team have taken inspiration from other genres like dark fantasy or cosmic horror, Renegades takes the space western vibe and aesthetic that is Star Wars, and it puts it through that Destiny lens. And ultimately, it's created a new lawless frontier that is emerging within Seoul. And so, like, we're so excited to show Renegades off a little bit today and to be talking about it more in the future in September alongside the free major update with Ashen Iron. But right now today, we're focused on Rite of the Nine and what's right around the corner with the Edge of Fate.
Absolutely. No, I heard a lot of calendars get marked just now on September, but no, super excited to share more of that in the future. But that actually leads us to the conclusion of today's show, which again, we covered a lot.
There's been a lot today.
Yeah, this has been a big show, honestly. No, we went through a lot of it. So let's go ahead and quickly double check. We obviously went through, and the Year of Prophecy, pardon me, is going to go ahead and kick off on July 15th. And this kicks off a brand new multi-year Fate saga and our new focus on the core hobby of Destiny. The first expansion, The Edge of Fate, is going to be launching again on July 15th, as I noted, with its raid launching on July 19th.
Okay, hold up.
Yeah.
So you're going through a lot of information. We already covered that.
Oh, yeah.
But like, you can't just sneak in a raid date. We have a new raid coming with the expansion, July 19th. We're going to have a bunch of blogs. We're going to have the rules, regulations, all that kind of stuff for our raid race.
Of course.
We invite everybody to come in, try to go for that world first title. And yeah, I mean, just stay tuned for more details. We're not going to spoil anything. It's a raid. We got to keep it secret.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, everybody mark your calendars.
Yeah. Bungie.net is the place to go ahead and learn more. And again, follow our social media channels. Do us all a favor. So in addition to that, again, as we noted, Ashen Iron, our first free major update, will be launching on September 9th. Renegades, very exciting, will be launching in December. And then keep an eye again on our social channels. We'll provide all the updates once they're available. But as far as today goes, the Edge of Fate.
What first when? Probably the next fucking day.
Now, pre-ordering for starters, the Ultimate Edition will go ahead and unlock the New Land Beyond.
New Land Beyond, that exotic sniper.
Ooh,
I can't wait, man.
I can't wait, honestly. That'll be unlockable in addition to several other goodies, and also we've also got a collector's edition that'll be available.
Yes.
You can see here on screen
Hello.
that will be coming with an awful lot of very cool stuff, including this cool statue that you may have noticed here that's been sitting with us on stage. This is one that you can go ahead and add to your collection as well, but that's not all that's in there. Is there, Allison?
We got the writing team got a little excited on this one. We put a lot of lore goodies into this collector's edition. So like that weird metal thing, that weird envelope, boy, weird. Wonder what's up with that.
Just decorative
You should
coins?
probably read it. Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna do a dramatic reading as soon as
Yeah,
we're
we should
done.
go downstairs immediately after.
It's
this.
really
Oh yeah, right
okay.
after this.
Count me in. And then again, too, as far as today goes, Rite of the Nine. This is the essential prologue to the Edge of Fate, and like all of our events moving forward, is going to be a free to all players. So make sure and go ahead and check that out when that arrives. And before the show wraps up, make sure and stick around for a little bit longer. We're going to be rating our good friend Sammy Cat as well. So go ahead and give her a follow. Tell her we said hello in chat. Pardon me. If you have any Twitch Prime subs or anything like that, go ahead and do us a favor. Drop it over there and check out her stream. She's going to be having a good time. But that concludes it for us here today. So for starters, huge thanks to my teammates here for joining me.
Thank you, Andy.
Thanks for having us.
Absolutely, yeah. Robbie, Allison, Dylan, of course. There we go. We got Ben,
Ha.
and of course, Mr. Dave
Yeah,
Samuel. Thank
Destiny,
you all so much
dead
for being here
game.
today. And
Dead
then,
game.
Of course, to the crew that puts all this on.
111,000
Thank
people
you
are
all
watching
so
this
much for all your
stream.
hard work
Dead
and,
game.
dealing with me.
I don't know what
Totally
to tell
dead.
you.
Days. And of course, to everyone at home, to all of our guardians out there in the community, thank you. It's a tremendous privilege to get the opportunity to share what we've been working on early, and it matters only if you
I
guys
don't
show
know
up
what to
and
tell
join
you.
us. So we
Dead
really
game.
appreciate it. We hope you enjoyed.
That's
And
how a dead
otherwise,
game
in
looks.
the meantime, until we see you again, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and we'll see you all Starside.
He said the thing.
Huh?
He said we'll see you all Starside.
Oh,
He quoted Bife.
nah. That's literally what is in game.
I know.
Audacia ad astra.
I know. But
it's not a
funny,
word
though.
for word
No.
translation, but it's what it means.
Yeah, I am aware. I was joking.
Yeah.
All right, let me fire up Destiny then.
It's in maintenance.
Is it now?
Downtime should ending at 7 p.m. Should. Oh, what's the track?
It's good, is what it is.
All those people in the chat yapping about more vault space. Stop hoarding.
Yeah, seriously.
Stop hoarding everything. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's still catching me.
Meow.
Problem is, there's probably an update, right?
Maybe.
Because it won't have installed that. And restarting Steam is annoying. I wish Steam just added a fucking check for update button.
They won't.
Fucking annoying. Anyway. Uh... Can I get into the game, please?
there is a workaround.
Huh?
You can go to make a right click on the game, go to properties, local files, and verify.
Ah.
That will trigger an update check.
Yeah, but it will also take 400 years because the game is so big.
I mean, it's a way so you don't need to restart Steam.
That's true. I mean, might as well. It'll be good to know if the update is out yet, though, before I click that. Bungie help. Should be available now.
Maybe. It's not always.
We are validating. All right. Birds of the Nine. Well, technically, Bayern asked first if he could join. So the two of us need to make that up between you. Two of you. Yeah.
There's the update.
Nice.
2 gigs of game.
It's 3-player content is the thing.
I mean, I'm just waiting to some lunatic soloing the challenge mode done version.
Oh, absolutely. If after this time, then okay. Well, I can't quite pass what you're trying to say, Bayern. Sorry. The music's still going, by the way.
Oh,
the stream.
I closed the stream already.
Still there.
Yeah. Ah. I think I need to close the door on my balcony. Because it gets a bit cold and windy inside here.
Oh, that's what you mean. Sure. In that case, I guess we do it with Kai on stream, and then with Bayern like off stream another time. In that case, please join. I have given you the rights to join. Tarist. You have been granted the rights to join.
I'm going closing door.
We are in my streaming Discord. Oh. I think the Bungie stream is dying. Wow. You are stacked on top of Limp.
Bonjour.
Bonjour. Oui. Let me install the game. Please. We get to wait until the servers exist, though, I think.
They are up.
Oh, nice. They did it! Servers actually up around the actual time. Not 4 hours late. The main reason why I don't usually stream Destiny on Tuesdays is because one time I did that, and then the servers went up before I had to end stream again. So I was kind of like, never again.
Oh, shit.
Let me just change the stream title. Destiny 2 Rights of the Nine. Boop.
I am confusion.
Oh no. America, explain.
Well, I made something in the oven.
Oh.
Put the temperatures exactly right. Put the whole thing in even earlier than it should, because preheating and stuff.
Oh.
And it somehow almost burnt.
Nice.
And I still have 12 minutes on the timer.
Nice.
I am confused.
What were you making? Fucking quiche?
No.
Good, you shouldn't bake that. I was thinking of souffle, but
Oh my god. I just noticed the glamour for pre-ordering for Hunters.
yeah.
It's my boy.
It's my boy.
General Grievous.
Yes. Now that is pod racing. I mean, they had the IP, so, you know. We already have the outfits.
Servers online?
Yes.
And also high.
Oh. Signing in. Checking for updates. You better not. Freaking console ass launch message. Okay. We. Sorry, everyone who came here for blueprints. I did not expect this to release today.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
How do you enter? Was there something I forgot to do?
Right of the Nine. Pre-order now.
Open navigation.
I might just fucking do that. I do like the idea that it's still like it's interesting that it's still a full year pass they are selling to you. Probably the financials didn't work out for doing 2 smaller passes. Would be my guess. I also love that they are showing us a pre-order bundle that is not actually available yet. You can't buy this. It's not on Steam. They didn't unlock it. Very funny.
So Eternity, Rights of the Nine. Player has no access to that activity.
Yeah, same.
But why?
That's a
Good
good
question.
fucking question. It is the day.
I'm heading to Xur.
Players do not have access to this. That's plural, though. That is players do not have access to this activity. Maybe it's not quite unlocked yet. Maybe someone at Bungo needs to push the button.
Bungo, push the button.
Do it! A notification on Blue Sky.
And it's Spire in the first week.
Yay! Chicken jockey.
Chicken jockey.
Huh? Okay, when I select matchmate, they have a matchmate dungeon for the easiest difficulty.
That's fun.
That one I can start.
Huh.
The other difficulties are in red.
Hmm.
Yeah, the matchmate version works. That's funny.
How the fuck do I have a sparrow in my postmaster? Who is this? Who's this sparrow?
What cipher is this?
Oh boy.
It's funny.
I got logged out everywhere because I fucking deleted my cache.
F.
Yeah.
The big F.
To log in back into Steam, so I can log back into Dim.
It's dead. Doesn't exist. Hello, please unlock this. Bungie. Yeah, that was launchable. That's wild. This is weird. I'm gonna pee real quick. BRB. Oh well. Singing has returned.
Game is not loading.
F.
Ah.
Did it took a lot of damage?
I see my inventory now, and I still have the loading Destiny info database screen on
Cool.
top.
Cool. So, how about we just get in a fire team and launch that funny version? I'm gonna orbit.
We can certainly try.
Maybe the other activities will be unlocked by the time we're done. Invite to fire team. Invite to fire team.
I still have to
I
do
always
set
want to
pieces.
click on this fucking pop-up.
Oh, let's just hop in, I guess. Dungeon tutorial mode. Let's fucking go. Spy of the Watcher, easy difficulty. I'm so curious. Fixed power, no darkness zones. Enemies are weaker. Grants a bonus to damage when on a less than full fire team. Legacy dungeon triumphs cannot be progressed in this mode. The dungeon's exotic weapon will not drop. Okay. So, no exotic for us. But this is going to be the easiest dungeon run of our lives. Are you excited?
Woo! Excitement continues to build.
An old acquaintance among the hidden tells me that a Seraph complex recently powered on for the first time since the collapse. Shortly thereafter, Vex incursions were reported. Anna flagged the site as a potential pillory bunker. If the Vex gain access to its systems, they'll use it to wrest Rasputin's submine data away from us. It would be catastrophic.
We. Oh, there we are. Whoa. Alright, I am wielding the worst weapon combination known to man. Double primary.
And Vex
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da.
Same type
Wait,
of
we are a
primary
classic
too.
fire team.
Yeah, we are.
Always poggers when that happens.
Yes. I'm also doing the classic warlock moment. There was a stone that I touched funny, so I died.
Kobe! Nice.
But yeah, so there's going to be no darkness zones. This is going to be the easiest shit of all time. Whee.
Ah, there you are.
Yes, hello.
Oh, right. Oh, here. There's a pop-up explaining how the mechanic works.
Damn.
Oh
This
my god, that's
really
cool.
is easy mode.
Oh, also all the
Yeah.
things are marked.
Doesn't help if I don't remember how to get in, but they sure are. What the fuck?
Wasn't the next here?
I don't think I've ever activated this one. Hello.
This and...
Oh! And also, the endpoint has an explanation.
Yep.
Where was the next one? Well, it was the end. Yeah, right.
Enjoy the exploders. This really is
Any
just
fault
dungeon
of
tutorial
deny.
mode. That's
I got a
funny
drop.
item. Okay.
Also, the attrition buff is way longer.
Yeah, it's like 4 hours.
No, usually the attrition buff is only.
Yeah, I mean right
30
now
seconds.
it's like 4 hours.
Door open.
I've never not had it run out before the door opened
Whoppa.
in a multiplayer run.
Whee.
This is a first. Yeah, that's cute. It's a dungeon tutorial, they tell you.
Ow.
Oh my
Ow.
god.
Oh, where am I?
There's even a mark where
It has
A
9 on it.
This wasn't just a pillory site. It was a joint research facility.
It's a 9.
Extrasolar colonization effort.
9.
9.
Divisive.
No.
This is nice because you can do this if you've never played the dungeon,
They were looking
and
for
then you can
something
just
more
like
than to imprison Rasputin's subminds.
Which one was the right?
go do it.
Aye.
Yeah, this one. This one doesn't have a marker. You're still supposed to look for this one. That's funny.
Does the chest give loot?
Probably.
The
Oh,
secret
good question.
chest.
Good question.
They only said that the exotic wouldn't drop, not that there would be no loot. Which, like, yeah, fair.
I hate the auto aim on bows sometimes so much.
Yeah.
Skill issue.
Yeah.
You want to shoot an enemy that's half covered, and the frickin' arrow just aims into the wall.
God, these are made of paper. What is this?
Easy mode.
Yeah, but imagine you could grind the exotic in baby mode.
Oh boy. Oh shit.
Guardian down.
I
F.
misjumped.
Guardian clown.
Ah, fuck. Really?
Thank God there's only 5 seconds.
Warlock ledge moment. Yeah, it's not dungeon time. I was also confused.
I mean, there is no darkness zone, so.
Oh wait, that's not the
we
top of that.
We cannot wipe.
Yeah, I know.
This is the most chill
I
run
read that
ever.
out.
Oh, you can
Wow.
connect the law.
That was too short.
F. What are you? Are
How?
you an
An
elevator?
idiot sandwich.
What is that?
Wait, these platforms are new.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, what are you?
Yeah.
Are you an elevator?
They changed the dungeon. That once you hit a certain point, those platforms arise. So people who are struggling with jump and runs can get through this passage.
I would never.
Well,
No, you would ask your ex-roommate.
I may use it.
Only for one specific raid. I can't wait to do that one with people who haven't played the game a lot. It's just like, what is that jumping puzzle?
King's Fall.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-da. Hello, I'm also here.
Yep. That's new.
End station horizon.
That's the new icon.
Huh.
Hmm.
Check the weapon real quick.
Double fire grenade launcher with D-stab rounds. And spike grenades, not bad. If only I liked non-area type frames. I will say though, about King's Fall, that the version in this game is baby mode, because you get to mantle. When I did that in D1, I did not get to mantle.
Oh.
Not being able to mantle on that fight specifically is really bad.
Oh boy.
So, I just quickly got my food.
Oh, nom.
And I was saying there were 12 minutes missing. Yeah, it's completely fine.
Huh. Huh.
Wee.
Why the fuck should I put it in for half an hour?
Put it in it! Genies, I can get loot when I have a character? Yes. True. You can indeed get loot when you have a character.
Information stored here.
You're correct.
Oh! The grenade launcher I got was rolled with disorienting grenades.
Oh, that's fun.
Could you please mantle? Thank you.
No, forbidden. Destiny 1 mode.
Yeah, no mantling. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, it's amore. I love the 9. This way, you dumb new player. Blind ass, cranky ass, bitch ass. It is kind of rude that it's always there. Like, you don't even get to look for him.
Step away from your traveler before its machinations
Whoppa.
rend you limb from limb. We have no need of gods.
Why do I always run the wrong way around?
Because? It's time for the world's easiest dungeon encounter, because we get fucking told where they are. Wow, how did I hit that? The only thing I really appreciate about those markers is that I know where the other line is at. That's nice. There's that. Calling that a toaster is such a obscure reference. Easiest run of my life.
The extended timer is stupid.
Yeah. Okay. Where is it? Ugh. Electric nipples.
And done.
We loot. Oh, nonary manifold.
60 of them. Huh.
Scout rifle? Ugh. It's a weird ass shot speed. Dragonfly's on a horrible perk though. Ah, that's cool. So the origin trait for these is insane, by the way. Just gathers, reloading gathers nearby ammo. Who needs shoot to loot when you have reload to loot?
Well,
nope, that's a thing.
Of X-Mine remains in this terminal like an open door. It's using the tower's arrays to connect with installations across Seoul. This must be in preparation to imprison the subway.
Don't we have to open it?
Breaking their connection
Yes.
could end this threat.
But the button is up here.
Is it?
Yes.
I could have sworn.
They pretty surely did not move that one. I'm like 95% sure that's always been up there. There's a lore in that room, but... Hey...
Flag.
Well, I'm gonna be using this bitch.
Same.
Because that's...
Huh?
The biggest champ of all time.
You're using the same weapon as me, you bitch!
Yeah, I know. Oh, I should have switched to,
One of us has to change.
to well. Whatever. Let's see how much of a pushover this boss is.
I think we one cycled this one.
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
Wee. Can't do it, Minotaur.
I'm going this way.
And just take that from here for free. Ah. Boss in the way. Do you know the way? Damage.
No
You
one's
please.
still missing.
say this a bit earlier.
No, it's just telling us.
Yeah,
Ah.
come over here to me.
Whee. Now it is. Hello.
Come on.
No, the orb.
Move. Whoa,
Ah.
that was glitchy.
I love the tutorial text. Well, someone's vulnerable for a long time. I'm missing.
What the fuck was that damage phase?
Yeah, if I had a well, we'd be done.
Those fucking... Yeah, I missed some shots because of the ads. I was flinching so hard.
Just wait until next expansion when you can get flinch resistance as a main stat. Why are they still on? The shit's still on.
Wait, yeah! We still... What the fuck? I got body blocked.
Hello, boss.
Only one was has to be activated.
I can't actually hit them with my ult. That's funny. I didn't know that.
Hey there!
That's
it
the
going?
wildest dungeon change of all time. That they stay on. What is that?
I cannot think that this is intentional.
I don't know, man.
Another one of those scout rifles. No, that was on purpose.
Grenade launcher.
Easy mode.
Yeah, Osiris, calm down. Holy shit.
Panic basket.
Don't worry,
Can I
Osiris.
please
The
go?
reactor won't blow up until we get there.
Where was... Ah, there. Turning around multiple times, not seeing the hole.
What the fuck is back here, by the way?
Remember to vent, Gregory.
Have you heard of the hit
Jesus
game Among
Christ.
Us, Gregory? You need to vent. There it is. That bounced. Goodbye.
That was funny. I got a chess piece here from a
Oh yeah.
taken drop.
Yeah. They can do that. Oh, they don't tell you until you shoot the first one. That's interesting.
Now the
Have
best
they-
hole.
Have they changed the blender?
No, the blender's still here. Ah. So close.
Guardian, what we've seen here proves my visions have merit. We must secure the complex to convince Ikora. Trust is a frail thing. As much as our mission, if this can restore her faith in me,
There.
I need this.
Ow. Ow.
Where are the thingies? think you could see all of them from down here? Yeah. Door.
And you did not get killed.
Yeah.
By the door.
I mean, that's falling damage. That hasn't killed people in a while.
Ow!
No, the door can actually squish you in with level geometry and kill you.
Hold. Hello. Sorry, I disintegrated it. It's gone. There's another. And the one in the toaster.
Remember to vent.
Yeah, don't forget the Among Us. No! Lim forgot the Among Us.
Ah.
The Among Us chest. The one where you need to vent. I don't think you can make it back up here, can you?
If I change to grapple, I guess, but fuck it.
Oh. Hmm.
Kobe!
Heavy GL. Horrible roll, though. Eddy current killing tally. No.
Did someone drop on me?
Yes.
I got hurt.
I know. Get fucked.
Ow.
Do I want to use precision damage on this fucker?
I need to stop
It's
my
so
sword.
horrible to hit.
I think I'm just going to voices this bitch. And I'm going to run well.
I do rocket.
Good food.
Nom nom. Well then.
1 second, I will just quickly get Riven out of my pocket.
Ah, yes. I love when I have Riven in my pocket.
Quick dragon.
Let's see how long the damage phase is for him.
Mm-hmm.
And how easy it is to trigger again.
Fuck that Hydra. Oh no, the Splodies. Oh no, not the Splodies.
Oh my god, those don't deal any damage.
Yeah. Oh wow, they just tell us which ones are open. Damn. Oh, up there. I have no idea where half of these are. Don't forget that the boss actually does need to be here before we close them. Boss is here. Here we go. That was easy. But not easier than usual. It just totals where they are, but if you remember this fight, this is the same difficulty.
It tells you to do stuff here also.
Yeah. Alright. Let's go a bit back
I
here.
have only 2 explosive light. Damn.
I'm going to drop it down behind and then step forward. It's
Could have
getting
maybe put
staggered.
down a barricade.
It's getting staggered so insanely much. What is this? I did waste 2 shots though, which is sad. And this did take more than half my ammo.
Oh, heavy.
Please. Give. I got stomped. That tickled. Oh, heavy. That should be good. Come on, open up. Thanks.
I don't have
ult
ult.
yet. Yeah. Oh, that's funny. I'm gonna wait a second. Easy.
Easy.
Oh, whoa! Hello!
Double the loot!
Double chest.
A multi-front attack.
Fuck all, though. Where's the items? Hello?
Knowledge
I don't know.
and annihilate any trace of advantage. Extrasolar colonies.
Anyway, I would appreciate either leadership or mastery.
Thought we'd leave the city.
On
once
us.
we'd made it safe.
So the blue or the orange ones.
That time never came.
Still need votes for rank ups.
A matter of finite.
And we don't
seconds
have
lost
any
to
stats.
No, we just...
What the dungeon.
Mm-hmm.
There's only the want of more.
We didn't do
Learn to make
anything.
do, young wolf, and turn the edge of defeat into victory.
To make sure we can't progress any achievements, they just turned the stats out. It's very funny. Fragment. So my question is, does the fucking activity work now? Yes. Let's launch the actual event site, shall we? Oh, man.
Yes, please.
That was funny, though. Like, let's just do this dungeon while we wait for the event to exist.
Yeah, quickly do the event dungeon.
Mm-hmm. Yes, the chess minigame, aka the end of season cutscene. Why is it in there? Wow. Hello.
Jesus, the music.
Yep, just average 9 music.
What's that?
That, my friend, is called a thing.
I pushed the thing.
You turned it on.
What's happening?
Whoa.
Hello, emissary.
Orin, that's your name.
A begrudging implement, a worn tool. Guardian, please. We ask, make known your value, so divided gods may wield you in time.
That was the first time a member of the Nine actually directly talked to us.
Divided gods.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember one video of Bive. He
Just look over there. What the fuck?
Yeah. Over there's the spire.
Yep. Hello.
Bive talked one video about that the Nine are divided. Some of them, the most of them have different sights on things.
Yeah. Accept a gift from the Nine. Okay. Oh, just the Izanagis. Sure.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, we take those.
Just heist that armor. Let's fucking.
Well, 60.
No,
but
no,
it's
I
good
mean
for new
power
players.
level.
Oh, all right, I'm done now.
It's max level power items.
All right, I'm done now. Thank you for pointing that out. Oh, there's a cat here. Hello.
But where horse?
No horse.
Where's Star Horse?
Redeem. The clan? I'm going to talk to her. Hello.
I deal in judgment.
There is rewards. There's another full white shader. An emblem. And a cooler emblem. There's also quests. And bounties.
Oh. You can use the curiosities to get.
Whoa!
What happened?
Be relentless.
I accidentally stepped near the thingy in the middle.
It
sucked me up.
And this is loot attunement, like in the last event they did.
Yes.
So I guess, yeah, this is what you do with those thingies. So you can kind of just dump your nonary manifolds into this chest, I think. Let me double check. Yes, it's about 200 per pop though. And then you can, I think that's what Taris tried to say before you get sucked up. You can trade your funny cards for manifolds. The ones from the season pass. The curios.
Yes.
They were basically just a fake currency to be exchanged for the real currency. That's funny. Oh, what's this? Hello. Dungeon completion rewards unavailable. Oh no. This is wild. I'm gonna go in this hole. Bye. Yep. It's an unfriendly hole. Yeah, this is just here. That's fine. I guess we should tell Melva to play this event. If only for just the max stat armor.
Yeah.
And the free sniper rifle.
Hey Melva, you remember the power grind? Yeah. Ignore it.
It's gone. No more.
Okay, you can apparently just pull Adapt out of this chest.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I noticed.
Cool.
I just did that 3 times.
What's that for chest? Ah,
That's a lot of
cat.
that. Yeah. Yes, cat.
What's this? Why is it glowing here?
It's a machine gun now. Oops. Still, killing Telly's awful. That is dying. Right the fuck now. But that's fun. Thank you for finishing my grind for me, game. That's a horrible roll though. Goodbye.
I have cube.
You have cube?
Or a D8. How
Yeah,
someone would
it's
say.
it's an octahedron. It's not a cube. It has 8 sides.
Yeah, I pushed them off the other.
I want to
platform.
push it up the suck. It doesn't go up the suck. I'm disappointed.
Ah!
Bye. Get baited. These are funky. I wish I knew which of these were good. Redeem. Eh. Eh. Rapid hit redirection sounds awful. That's a sad roll. Prosecutor. Oh, nice. Is the roll good? Kinda.
Rewind rounds and golden tricorn.
Mm. That is funny though with the adept weapons. No mods though, so if you don't have any of those, they're useless.
Oh boy! That suck is hard.
Oh, yeah.
Shit.
I mean, that chest we will probably get for properly finishing the dungeon we just speed ran on baby mode. Because, I mean, look at it.
So this looks like an auto rifle. This one is a scout. This one is a grenade launcher. Oh no, that's the scout. That's a pulse rifle then, I guess. Hand cannon. Shotgun. Machine gun. Sidearm. Glaive. Rocket launcher. Another grenade launcher. And then SMG. What was the other weapon? What's this? Heavy GL. Could be.
So, I just saw the hardest version of the dungeon, the ultimatum mode, has not swap.
Yes.
So that's fun.
They said
If
they
you-
would do that.
Yeah. If you re-equip any exotic, or you change the ammo type of the kinetic or the energy slot, your ability energy will be fully drained. That's what mod swap does. It fucks you for swapping loadouts.
Until now, this was only active in competitive PvP.
Yeah.
So you can't swap around exotics like like a maniac.
Yeah.
Or weapons from one to a different type.
Okay, so what do we get for Eternity mode? We get Brawn. Your health is massively increased but does not regenerate.
Ugh.
Randomized Banes. Shocker. When defeated, goblins spawn arc pools. And arc and void shields. Also, and I think this might be the first time they have done this, the amount of deaths determines how good the loot is. But at least there's no champions.
So basically, the better you are, the better the rewards.
Well then. Arc and void shields.
677.
So the loadouts I've been running were actually pretty good for this.
Okay, one opening of the chest is 250 for.
Yeah. I noticed.
And again,
I mean, you get a shit ton of those from running anything, so...
Yeah. I mean, I guess we can give the
Lootapalooza.
dungeon a try. On actual difficulty, which is unlocked now, by the way.
Yeah, then let's fucking go.
I really wish they hadn't unlocked this week, though. Considering vacation. I don't really have time to play this dungeon much. Annoying.
I mean, we have until July 15th.
Oh, it's not just 3 weeks.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't catch
this,
that.
This runs until...
Is it just a different dungeon every week?
Yes, it cycles
Ah,
every
I
week
see.
through these 3 dungeons.
Ready?
It was my assumption they only do it for 3 weeks. Because I might slightly remember someone from Bungie said this on a stream.
Anyway, are we ready?
So, what was the exact things again?
Brawn, so
Not
no
solid.
health regen. The goblins drop arc pools and arc and void shields. Also Banes.
Okay.
Okay. That will be Banes.
Then I'm ready.
Also, actually clearing this will give us exotic drop chance boost for the initial drop. Which is really nice. Limb, you ready?
Then I think I
guess.
will probably...
We are not on the
Nice.
highest difficulty, so we are allowed to swap shed. This isn't loot locked or anything. Neither is the highest difficulty, just punishes you for swapping a loadout by draining your ability energy.
In fight.
Yeah. I mean, out of fight too.
Oh?
Anywhere. Just out of combat, you can just wait.
Also, banners exist.
Yeah. Or maybe they don't on the highest difficulty, actually.
That a Seraph complex recently powered on for the first time since the collapse. Shortly thereafter, Vex incursions were reported. Anna flagged the site as a potential pillory bunker. If the Vex gain access to its systems, they'll use it to wrest Rasputin's submine data away from us. It would be catastrophic.
So good thing we did the tutorial version, so now we know how the dungeon works.
Yes. I would suggest we don't finish the lines in the first encounter, so we don't spawn any exploders.
Yeah.
Just don't shoot the center until all 4 lines are there. This is a good strat. Wow. I'm covering Arc, but no Void in this loadout. Also, I will try my best to not fucking fall down here again.
I will also try my best not to get body blocked from a Minotaur all of a sudden and fall off.
Imagine losing loot to a hole.
Since we can load up swap, I just use my Void Bow. The Monarch.
Oh. Lemon. Lemon Arc. But it's void damage.
Lemon. Oh, banner here?
Hello.
Interesting.
Interesting. Oh, look, it's the death fucking tumbleweed. That tumbleweed can kill you. It's really funny. I will take out a couple of the Cyclopses.
Alright.
Yeah, they're
I
Cyclopses
totally
here.
forgot about them.
Yeah, they don't really do much on the baby mode. Minotaur over at the start. That's not the first
I'm
one.
going to the tunnel.
Where's the fucking... I saw it earlier. There it is. The buff is longer here too, though. I think they just changed that permanently.
It was always this long.
Nah, no way.
Yes, it was.
Okay, so
I'm sure it was 30 seconds.
The front right line is done.
Yeah.
Am I stupid? Yes, I am.
I forgot where this one starts. I am fucking blind.
Am I still the stupid? Yes, I am.
Oh, it's back here. Oh, nice, new buff.
I mean, I did it a couple of minutes ago and I forgot everything.
Yeah, same. One side is primed.
It's this one. It's that one. So we have 3 in the center now, right?
Yeah.
Because I did the other one. Okay. So whoever finishes up can just... Should it? Oh yeah, it is. Okay. We good.
Why is it not
What
open?
the
Oh!
Hello! Greetings!
Okay, that explains why it's not opening.
Greetings! Hello, Yunyu!
Why is it not? Oh.
Oh, loot! Look!
Devoted to the darkness.
That was fucking
That
wild.
fucker's just added a new boss.
I did love our immediate reaction of just melted. Oh,
Ow.
the damage though. Yeah, be careful with the damage here. You don't regen.
In a seraph complex. Peculiar.
Ow.
They were rivals in the Gorgon.
As a warlock, I'm just
This
fucked.
wasn't just a pillar
I'm on
research,
1
it
HP.
was a joint research
Does this work? Yes.
focused on extrasolar
Join me.
colonization methods. The Soul Divisive have been scouring research logs. They were looking for something.
Limp is
In
just
that
running.
regard,
Prison Rasputin
I think I will use Adamantite.
Yeah, that's a good plan. I won't, but that's a good plan.
Might be coming in clutch.
Where am I? Is this the right way?
Inside
That's the
the
wrong
system.
way. I just went back. I got fully turned around. Was it this way? I just did this dungeon, I forgot.
This way.
Yeah, I noticed. It's always fun being told which way is the right way when you are at the end of the wrong way. It's like, nice, thanks.
Just noticed myself.
Limp is having fun up there?
Sure.
You could have just waited.
No.
Nice. Whee! That fuck.
Oh, look. Those platforms are also here.
Yep. Those are apparently not noob mode exclusive. That isn't the button I wanted. I'll let you go first.
Could you please not?
I slipped.
Ah, come on!
F.
Guardian down.
Ah. Ah. Hate this.
Oh, hello.
Thank you.
Was there a specific button you had to press?
No,
on the
it just
platforms?
happens. It just happens. There they are. They just come up as soon as anyone makes it there.
Well, I may use it.
Yeah. But those are just fully automatic.
Okay. Then I remembered correctly.
Hello. Yeah, that's the correct reaction.
Oh, healing rift.
Yeah.
Can you open
Greetings.
the chest?
Probably. I just don't know if there's anything in there.
Probably.
I just really don't want to unless there's something in there, because Warlock jump. I'm not gonna risk it. Just open it.
No.
No.
Okay.
No loot.
I made the correct choice not going there. We already opened it this week, so that makes sense. It is technically the same chest. Hmm. So, I'm pretty sure we will actually have to deal with shit in this encounter as well. If they aren't above adding a random boss to the first encounter, they aren't above messing with us in the second encounter either.
Yeah.
Anyone need HP? Or I have Rift up.
Me.
Okay,
In a
then just
second.
wait for me up there when we arrive. Hello. Health. Enjoy, I'm full.
I think Queensbreaker is a good call.
Information
So-
stored here, but
Yeah, just for Hydras and shit.
why else would the witness be interested in these files?
Ah. Don't take fall damage. Oh, there's a banner. Okay, that should probably full heal you.
No.
No, cool. Nice. Good start.
Oh, those fuckers.
Good start. Ah.
Oh, nice. Some enemies
no.
I can heal.
I fell in a hole.
Oh god. Please die. Oh boy. There was an exploder bane.
I'm at the platform for the Minotaur.
Yeah. Coming.
Oh,
We
there's
still have one death for gold rewards.
I just full on forgot there was a hole there. Are we done?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, but not quite.
Ah, cool. Hi. Ah, I see. That feels on. Yes, it is. We can leave.
Nice. How's the health bar for everyone? Perfect.
I will try not to fall down again, but honestly, I'm not going for rewards this time. I just want to experience the dungeon. And I don't want to get stressed out over the death count, if I'm being honest.
Fine.
I will try to not die the regular amount. That's on. That's on. That's on. That's on. Hello. Move your fucking shield, bro. Bro. Not cool. There's two of them.
No! So we get a new wave of Hydras. Yeah. Harpies.
Yes.
Whatever.
Where's the big one? Oh, we're not done.
No?
No, this one isn't connected.
But I did. Huh? Didn't I shoot
Now it is.
Well. So behind us.
Nice. We are not done. We
Yes,
are done.
we are.
It just takes a second. Okay. Up we go.
Up you go.
Ah, yes. The start on was on the other side.
I've already forgot where this one goes.
Oh no, you don't explode.
So annoying.
Ah,
that one's
come
still
on.
Not Ecto. That one is.
That was so stupid.
Oh, my electrician ran out. Boss time. Yep, hello. Oh, supplicants, nice.
God fucking.
How many supplicants? Yes. Hey.
I think.
Oh,
we got
but
it
the
backwards.
Oh, the death count is per encounter.
Yes.
Oh.
I just realized.
Yeah, same exact instant when the fucking thing updated. Okay, that's way nicer. I will sort these later, I swear. How full is my vault? 500. I need to sort it. I should not have more than 400 things in there. There isn't more than 400 items in the game worth keeping. Are you upstairs already?
Yes.
Ah. I hate this. This window is my least favorite part of this dungeon. Hold on.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
Hold on. Okay, this time I will actually do a loadout. That is less awful. Because this time we have something to lose. I'm running Sleeper for this, I think. It's the most consistent damage source on that range. Also, it can pierce, so it doesn't matter if you miss slightly and hit the barriers.
Alrighty then. Reggie?
Hold on. Am I still not on with the catalyst? I'm not. Okay. Why is it a kill count catalyst? Alright. This time I'm covering Void. Should I switch to Arc?
I mean, I'm full arc.
Okay, then I'll stay with the Void
And
weapon.
my melee is arc.
I'm the only one who doesn't have Arc then. I would appreciate a buddy. Okay. I'm gonna hang out with Kai. Hello.
Right.
What is that?
Yes.
Hello!
Oh god! There are...
Oh no!
There is mechanics. No thanks.
From top to bottom, I guess.
Yeah, so...
Yeah.
It's just this side third. I think we can prep them without fucking it up. But we need to close them in a specific order.
Can I please?
Okay.
Ow. Okay, the triangle side is prepped.
I will close a cube.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, from top to bottom.
Yeah, top to bottom.
Okay, close a Nox cube.
Oh, perfect. My electrician ran out. I can't close the triangle.
Yo, I'm on my way.
Huh? What I... Oh! Yeah, my
yours too?
electrician ran out.
Yeah. Okay, don't close the triangle.
I'm not on my way.
Can I please...
Have a waffle.
There you are. Great.
It's not even done. This side is a cube, right?
Yeah.
Alright. Closing cube. What is one missing?
There's one next to the
Ah,
other.
that's so mean.
Oh, right. I
okay.
was
Cube is
told.
closed.
I will close triangle.
Yep.
Just killing some harpies.
And then in the meanwhile, I can
Everyone
go...
can head to 2.
Yep. 2 is also the least
Oh,
prepped of all of
hypernova.
them.
Oh boy. That fucker would have exploded.
I didn't even know where he was. I'm out of electrician once again. There's 2 nipples missing on this side. Oh, hello, boss. Don't push me off, thank you.
2 nipples missing?
Yep. I think it's 2, so the one on the outside. And the final one.
I'm ready.
I'm here, hello.
Okay.
I will well after we are done with the eyes. I'll start top. One eye missing. Well...
Could you please stop?
I'm missing. Ah! He's, is he immune? No, he isn't. I'm missing. Come on! No! I missed so many shots. I'm so mad.
Okay, it's...
I missed like half my mag. I'm so mad. Cube first. Okay, we need to figure out what one to end on. Because the one we just used is a cube.
Can I oh my god.
I'm prepping cube. On 2.
I can close the cube.
Okay, you close it, I'll just get this to its last stage. And then leave. We need a triangle.
I'm prepped one.
Then activate it.
Okay.
Okay, I will close the other cube. Cube closed. It's the far platform from yours, Limp, where we will do damage.
Yeah. I saw that.
Up
Okay.
top. I have 5 seconds.
Close.
Nice. I don't have well, but we shouldn't need it.
Yeah.
Let's just kill
Come
the
on.
harpies so we don't die.
I will just throw a fucking Thunder Crash in him.
Nice.
Or not.
Goodbye!
It died before.
I am so mad. I missed like half my mag. That Two-Face is on me. My aim was shit. Ah.
Oh boy. Weapon rewards you get from ultimate rewards are have double perks.
Nice.
Okay.
But it is
Okay,
per
it's-
encounter. That's so good. That's so much nicer. We don't need to stress out about death count the entire dungeon. That also means we are allowed to die in the interim, which is really nice. It only counts for bosses. Like, or anything that gives loot, I guess. Ah, man. That is much nicer than I initially thought it would be.
I can imagine that in the highest difficulty you have res tokens.
It said something about fixed difficulty as the additional modifier. I don't know what that means.
It's also like yeah. What was it called?
I don't know.
Mode. The 48 contest mode. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just contest mode difficulty
Oh, fun.
with some extra
Wait, is it
modifiers.
full contest mode, including the contest mode changes?
I think.
Not like there were any, because this dungeon didn't release with the contest mode, but...
Oh my god, I notice how evil that is. Oh my god.
Huh?
The timed wires are in order.
Oh my god! I don't have
The
arc.
timed wires have in fucking order.
You can't just shoot them. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one, then this one, that one, and the last one. Yep, nice.
Ow!
Oh no. I will.
This is-
I have a rift for you. The
This-
condolence rift.
This is what Limp meant.
Yes.
Yeah. It hurts.
Getting squished.
Oh, Lim can get the Among Us chest this time.
Yeah.
Don't die to the fucking fans.
But they are my only fans.
I can
paid for
play
that?
this segment. I can play these segments deathless. I just didn't bother the last time we were here because it was baby mode.
Understandable, have a nice day.
I think I might have misrepresented my ability in this game to my viewers there. Just dying 7 times in the baby mode dungeon.
Okay, the first one is here on the left. Where's the second one?
Down here.
Down here. Then it's
Up there.
Up one.
Yeah. Oh, the top. Okay, okay, okay.
Other order.
Yeah.
This one.
Oh boy!
Yeah, changes.
Top.
Down here.
This.
And then this
one.
This.
Nice.
Oh boy. Jesus.
Yeah, that is funny. I absolutely can see someone do this dungeon thing
Oh my god.
solo on the highest difficulty. I can see like 7 content creators doing that day one.
Ow! Holy shit.
Who knows, maybe
have
they are
mech
doing it
fallen.
right now. I've mech fallen and I can't mech get up. Oh, this is also going to be fun to do in order. The toaster. The obscure reference.
Ah! Get me out of there.
I'm so fucking happy to play Titan and having self-healing capabilities. Okay, Actrician. Maybe not there.
The first one is here. Above me.
Cypher Toaster, maybe?
No, closed. I will stay in here. In case that one ever opens.
Other side,
Okay.
of course.
Yeah, out. It closed.
Come on. Nah, I don't have arc anymore. It's still not open. Now it is. Alright. Don't forget the Among Us chest.
Where was it?
I will get another portion of food.
Ow. It's here. This is where you mogus.
Whoa.
You need to vent. That's the secret.
Another scout rifle.
I think the first person to call it the Among Us chest was Deathless, actually. And we were in here with him. The Amogus chest. So, boss DPS-wise, the strat earlier actually went really well. I think I'm just going to do that one again.
Yeah, I think so too.
Also, bonus strat, free heals.
Double loader on a scout rifle.
Cause like, why wouldn't I use it when there's a fucking thing right there?
Double loader on a scout rifle is kinda wild.
It is. Ah.
I mean, it's one of the Tex Machina style weapons, so they have to be loaded manually.
Yeah. Also, I have more heal. Hello. Heals. But yeah, the loadout worked really well, so I'm just going to do the same shit again.
Yeah, and this time I will also put down a barricade so we get...
Yeah.
Pew pew.
Pew pew. Bzz, bzz. All right.
I would love to gather some orbs before DPS.
Sure. We will
So
have
I can
more phase anyway.
So I can utilize on explosive light.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just get rid of the Hydras immediately. Goodbye. Not dealing with that. Oh, look, supplicants.
All right.
Boss is doing boss things.
This one is in order too.
Nice.
Oh, nice! We have the prison thingies here. Pyramid and
yeah,
cube.
triangle first.
Oh god.
Do we see Ah, there we see.
I got fucked. I just got bonked into the goddamn wall. And then immediately killed.
I might not res you there when...
Yeah, the boss is kind of right there. The boss slammed me into the wall. And then I just died to one hit.
Triangle is done.
Nice.
Okay.
It is cube time. We should bait the boss over here. On the sooner rather than later spectrum of things.
I try to generate as much orbs as I can.
Where
should be
did
plenty
this
over
go?
It's
I
already
forgot.
here. I think.
Nah, I shot the first ones before the room. Is this here?
Was it the ceiling? No.
I don't know.
That
Oh, my
wasn't the ceiling.
buff ran out. Whoa, boss materialized.
Hello. I can't for the life of me remember where these go. Oh, it's under the fucking bridge. I found it. No, my arc is out. Goodbye.
Done.
Okay. I hope we have enough electrician for this. Because I don't.
Still have electrician.
I have 8 seconds.
Left.
I
Back
mean
left.
the
Back right. Center.
Minotaurs
Left.
respawn.
Right. Nice.
I have 7 explosive light.
I will put the well here, then take a step forward. And boss is here. Hello. Immune.
Yeah, that was ordentlich.
Ja, that was ordentlicher Schaden, jawohl. Ja.
God fucking damn it. That was good damage. Fuck all of you.
Oh god.
But the damage is so good you slip into your foreign language.
When the damage is so good you start speaking German.
There's this and come on. Stupid boss with your immune wings.
Yeah, I hate
Get
that.
out the way.
It's the worst, fuck. Okay, we have nets on the other side, be careful. I'm gonna try to pop them.
It's the pyramid and cube again.
Because I am on the fucking hunt for ammo. Oh, brick, nice.
Supplicante.
Pyramid is done.
First. Okay, I'm connecting cube. Let's make sure the boss is actually here, though. I think we're nearly done with that connection. I don't know where the fuck it goes from there.
Water.
Boss is here. I don't know where to connect this, though. Ah, there it is. Get out.
Quickly kill the Minotaur for rebuff.
Where? Center? This. That one, yep. And the last one. Okay, damage. Take out the ads. Come on, boss. The fact that this gun staggers is so nice. Easy. Ah.
This was a clever
There's the loot! There it is!
Front attack.
Oh man.
Sabotage us. Glean knowledge.
Fucking easy.
Annihilate any trace of advantage. Extra
And
silver
the
coin.
quest's done.
Ages ago, Saint and I thought we'd leave the city once we'd made it safe.
And 2 of the
Explore
bounties.
universe.
And still no stats.
That time never came. A matter of finite seconds lost in the margins then. Now, there's only the want of more. But we learn to make do, young wolf. And turn the edge of defeat into victory.
Well, it's time to visit the emissary, I guess. Because we get kicked out anyway. We still have no stats, though. We weren't in here, by the way. Why are the match results just nothing? Probably still for the legacy dungeon stuff.
Yes.
That legacy dungeon bullshit. What does that modifier actually say? Let me read it. Just a more challenging run. It doesn't say we're not allowed. Whatever. I'm launching the right again. That sure is something, though. Wee. Machine gun with dragonfly is wild. Oh, this one looks good. I think I'll keep you.
I got one with a funny reconstruction and demolitionist in column 3. And Rolling Storm and the feedback thingy.
Yes.
What was it called?
Jolting.
Jolting feedback. Yeah.
Hello, emissary. Give me items.
Quite a funny combination. Not enough room.
Endings mark new beginnings.
Chest opened. What?
The chest on the upper island.
Oh, okay. I was like, which one do you talk about? Which one do you mean? Ah, this one. Yellow chest. Ah. Bonk. Just this. Damn, these look cool.
Oh my god, you can put out your sparrow here.
I think I've just found
Oh no!
a good roll. If it was confined launch, I think I would keep this no questions asked. Repulsor bait and switch on the
Oh,
That's pretty
that's
good.
a shiny.
Yeah. The marks, the little lines. They mean it's
That looks
got a
so
shader effect on it.
cool.
They look different.
That looks so good.
Yeah.
And the best thing is, this time the shiny weapon is not plugged on shader.
Yeah.
Like back in the days with Into the Light.
Yes.
It's just a shiny version of the weapon.
That means it shades. You can recolor it. It's really good. But that means I need to grind a shiny god roll of all of the weapons I like.
Oh yeah. Nice. A shiny adept.
I see your
Why not?
fighting spirit.
Oh, I got a really good roll of a sidearm
Everything
for PvP.
dies, Guardian.
Ah, god damn it!
Lone Wolf kill
Bye.
clip.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, so this is probably where the focusing comes in. So you can grind the shiny adept god rolls of your dreams. By the way, this is, I think, the most weapons they have ever added in a single thing. There's just one of each here. This is 12 weapons. Why isn't it 9?
Yeah, and it's I think 4 for every dungeon.
Yep.
They're spaced out here when the little
Yeah.
bigger space between them.
And we can just grind this until the fucking expansion comes out, which is really nice.
Yeah.
Can't wait for.
Huh. I can get really far out. Damn.
So Aegis, did you? No, you didn't.
I don't think he had time yet. Because the rewards for this event were fully hidden from the API.
I mean, he could have time when he doesn't do runs right now.
No, I mean, the point is doing the estimates needs the data for the full perk pool. And these weapons were fully hidden in the API until
but I mean
right now. And yeah, he's doing runs because he's a speedrunner, not just the spreadsheet guy.
How far can you go out?
Yes.
Oh!
About that far.
You just die.
Yeah, you don't even get to turn back, you just disintegrate. It's funny. Suck me. Oh, you can't get sucked on a skimboard. So based on these other two platforms, I guess... what was the list? This, Prophecy, and Ghosts, right?
Yes.
The Legacy Dungeons. I wonder if Ghosts is next.
Fucking Ghosts of the Deep.
Because, I mean, that red platform up there looks more like Prophecy, with the yellow shit. But the red does fit. I don't know.
Your battles paint a portrait.
Fucking keep away. Nah, I'm not keeping this. I wish my scout rifle shiny drop didn't roll in the worst perk combination. Making me sad. It is wild to me, though, that the dungeon is just back there. Also, the fun orb is moving. Or whatever that is. I want to get up there.
Dim is not working.
F.
Okay, it kinda is.
I thought for a second you're talking with me.
You're working, though.
No. I have my off day today.
No, I'm not at work. Yes, you are. Wake up.
I'm not at work. I'm not at work.
You are at work. You hit your head while trying to shove something into the fucking cupboard. Wake up.
No, I'm playing Destiny. And I love the game. I want to stay here.
No.
Forever. And ever.
Meta.
That is kind of the meanest joke you can play on someone. Talk to someone that knows them really well to tell you things that you shouldn't be able, like, you shouldn't know because the person has never told you. Like, small things. And then just do the, you are in a coma. And then just, like, start talking about those things. That's it. That's mean. It only works once, but it is mean.
This good old wake up joke.
Yes.
The accident was not your fault.
The accident was not your fault.
Have to wake up.
The accident is not your fault. In an unrelated note, I should play Omori sometime. I vaguely know what the game is about. But just vaguely. I am mostly unspoiled.
The game was vaguely not your fault.
Yes. That's... wow. Okay. You can get all the way fucking back here, really? That's crazy. And then you just blow up, because you hit the death wall. But yeah, I can't wait to be on the gold platform up there. I want to be there. My inner desire to be in the highest point on the map is calling.
Your inner dragoon.
I don't like Dragoon. I just like
Your
high
inner
spots.
dragoon.
Fuck off.
Why does this weapon have 0 power?
Who knows?
Look, I'm not getting sucked.
Suck this.
The shiny weapon I got out of the chest is 0 power.
Why?
I don't fucking know.
I can push you. Nice. really efficiently too with this skimboard.
Oh yeah, I noticed that too.
Damn.
My weapon is also 0 power.
Are you ready to go on an adventure? Why is that so? Why is this so efficient to push people with? Huh?
You push me.
I'm ready.
Okay, dim is down.
Yes.
Yeah, it needs a couple of minutes to react.
The API is having a moment today.
Alrighty.
We.
If Bayern's still here and you want to do this stuff with Bayern again, I can leave if you want.
I'm kind of thinking of what to do now, because I haven't slept much. I'm
not sleeping.
Good answer.
Good answer. Good answer.
So I'm figuring like either doing a run with Bayern, playing an hour of Blueprints, or just calling it. Kind of still.
I mean, you
the
can
figuring shit
swap him
phase.
out with me. I would go to bed earlier today.
Yeah, because I kind of should too, considering I need to be up at like 6 on Thursday.
Yeah, I was up half past 2 a.m. at 2:30 a.m. today because I just woke up.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm eep.
Yes. I mean, yeah, I think I'm too tired for another dungeon run today. I think I'll just do some blueprints and then go to bed. I do want to say though, Bayern, that I can promise that we do it on Sunday, because we are not raiding on Sunday, so I have time. I can take you through a dungeon on Sunday.
Some other day, Saturday, with the some other people.
Oh yeah, like I can take you through it on Sunday. Other people can take you through it on Saturday. Just I'm live. So
yeah, considering Sunday, I should also have time in the evening when my dad should have left.
Yeah.
Probably. And so.
Yeah, I'm sure we can figure something out. Nietzsche also won't really have time to play this content, because she needs to drive to my place tomorrow. So I'm pretty sure she wants to get in there too. So if you can figure something out, without me, that's fine too. If nobody has done it with you, I will do it with you on Sunday.
Same.
Yeah.
Promised.
Yep.
Pinky promise.
For sure.
Unless I get ill all of a sudden.
And then I will just like.
Yeah.
I will just enlist someone else. But yeah, we'll figure something out. I'm sure.
But we will do it at least Sunday.
Yes. Still mad the bug is still there. They still haven't fixed the stupid story bug. Bungie, let people finish the season.
The biggest thing that bothers me is it isn't even listed in the known issues.
Wow. They have posted about knowing it though, like on
yeah,
Bungie
they someone asked in the Bungie forums, and a Bungie person answered with, "Yes, we know." That's the only time they recognized that.
So annoying.
Maybe try to reach to the support themselves.
Yeah, maybe just open a
So-
ticket if they can unstuck your quest for you.
Yeah, but that should be the easiest solution.
Because you'd kind of like to finish it. As a good call.
If there's a possibility to unstuck your quest from
Yeah,
their side.
And hopefully
Yeah.
they don't say something like, yeah, we can't do that. You need to play another character.
Nah.
Because that's something they sometimes say when there's the seasonal event quests that get stuck for someone. Some people.
Yeah. I mean, they did have a bug with the Sunder Doctrine dungeon where if you continued the quest on another character, under certain conditions, the quest could soft lock for the character that is further ahead until the other characters caught up that also had the quest. Was really weird. This game is just Spaghetti Code City. Oh yeah, we didn't really have the chance to talk about it because you were just in chat. Kai, how do you like the system changes they showed off today? I think they're exciting.
Couldn't see much because I was around. Basically opened the your stream basically when they showed Dark Matter.
Ah, okay.
Um,
Do you want me to give you a summary?
I saw the armor changes, which is very interesting.
Hmm.
And this tier system for weapons, which sounds very interesting.
They showed off one more change earlier than that. They are adding a new menu in the map screen, which
The
is
portal.
going to replace the destinations drawer as the default option, which is going to, in my opinion, help especially people like Melva who have no idea what they should be doing next, because
Yeah,
the
I
game
think-
just does not tell you.
I think that would be one of the biggest changes, that they actively tell you, hey,
Yeah.
do that.
That's incredible. And yeah,
And-
just the armor changes look interesting. 11
And-
power.
And in my regard, I'm actually very happy about the changes regarding getting power level for PvP.
Yeah.
Because I don't care what PvE content comes in. It feels very stale to me very quickly.
Yeah.
And PvP was always something in Destiny that I just did in regard of, well, I want to play a bit of Destiny. So I just tune in, do some Crucible, and then log off. And now I'm actually rewarded, again, rewarded to play the game.
Yeah. You're not lagging behind because you're not playing PvE, which is really good. You can just grind the entire power progression in PvP and then jump into a dungeon with your friends. Which is an option that they, as they said, haven't offered people since D1. Like early days D1, which is a long time ago. What I'm also excited about is because I agree the content they add feels stale really quickly. I have not enjoyed any of the seasonal content for longer than a week maybe before it started feeling like a chore. And they have said today, at least they've made it sound like they are going to design less of that. Instead of designing small, self-contained gameplay experiences that are destined to be irrelevant in 3 months, they want to focus instead on elevating the Destiny core experience with every update.
I heard due to the fact that now we don't get seasons anymore.
Yeah, they are gone.
And
they are dead,
we
finally.
are getting minor expansions in quotation marks.
Yeah. I'm so happy about that.
Yeah.
They stopped deleting the story, finally.
Two expansions with one bigger patch each.
Yeah.
In that regard, I think one thing that also emphasizes that change is probably the lawsuit they have right now.
Oh, you mean the one where they had to admit that the entire Red War campaign is no longer available in a playable state?
Yeah.
Because the archived build is incompatible with their servers?
Oh, about that lawsuit.
It's so funny.
The judge decided against Bungie.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bungie...
because she didn't want to watch a 10-hour video. Bungie gave her the 10-hour video for Bive.
Wow.
As evidence.
Understandable.
She doesn't want to watch that.
What is curious to me, and I think I might read up on that some other day, is just like the main question I have with that entire lawsuit is, how can you copy an unpublished book? Like, that's my question. I'm not saying that Bungie didn't steal the storyline. My question is, how did they get their hands on the storyline if the book isn't published? And I'm wondering why, instead of like filing that defense, which in my mind is completely sound, like how can we steal something that's not available anywhere? Why are they trying to show the differences between the storyline? Like, there must have been some point of connection where a Bungie story writer could have feasibly read that unpublished book and taken these storylines for themselves. I still think it's a bit bullshit because the connection points are very loose. I fully believe they could have stumbled on very similar sounding stories independently, because the points are like, the main antagonist is called the Red Legion, which is just adding the word red to a whole lot of like ancient Roman paraphernalia. That's not a huge stretch to just come up with on your own. And then the other one is like the leader of the faction is like a name that starts with a G.
Something with a G!
My exact thoughts. Like, I'm not saying Bungie didn't do it. I'm not saying Bungie did do it. My question is, how did they steal a book that's not out? I want to know that. Like, how does that work? Huh? That's wild. That's just wild to me.
I've got to be honest. This whole lawsuit feels weird to me.
It does.
I'm beginning to feel like this whole argument about based on my story is just a straw man, and the person XYZ tries to achieve something different with a lawsuit.
They might want to just have notoriety, so their name is somewhat known, and get money off of an unpublished book. That is a motive they could have for this. It's especially really easy to win this lawsuit because the content that he's contesting is not available anymore.
Yeah, this is... call it a cracker theory from me, but what if this is the exact point?
Yeah. It's kind of weird that he filed the lawsuit like 10 years later. And the argument there is that he wasn't aware of Destiny until very recently. Which, like, fair? Not everyone is into gaming, not everyone knows the story of Destiny. But it does feel weird, I agree. I just hope that this can be actually solved. Because if they actually did steal the storyline, yeah, the guy should get reimbursed. He's a small writer. But if this is just to get some cash out of a storyline that's no longer playable, that's kind of fucked up.
Especially, what I think, which is extremely weird, is the lawsuit was a very short topic on the stream from 4.
Oh yeah.
And he's also very, very confused, especially considering the fact that the Red War is not playable.
Yeah.
Because usually you keep builds from older patches.
Yeah.
And it feels weird in that regard that the lawsuit happens in a timely manner where this is not playable.
Yeah.
You get my drift?
Yeah, it's kind of like there is a theory you could have where maybe the person somehow learned the fact that the archive build was no longer playable.
Exactly.
Which I am not going to allege because I do not want to get into legal trouble here. But I can see how you could hold this opinion.
Yeah, it's an opinion.
Yes.
To clarify, this is just a theory. A law theory!
Oh no! Yeah, it's wild. It's a very strange situation. What I'm kind of worried about is if this does come to pass, if Bungie is not able to get acquitted of the allegations, that we might never get Red War back. Unless the author is willing to give Bungie favorable licensing terms for their work when Bungie decide to bring Red War back. Which, depending on whether or not this lawsuit is valid, might not happen. If this is a cash grab, we are never seeing Red War again if that person wins. If it's not a cash grab, we might. Because if this is just an author trying to defend their work, I don't think they would be opposed to the idea of having their work readapted in a massive video game with thousands of players. As long as they are properly reimbursed for the license to their work. At least I wouldn't be. If someone decided to do video games based on my pen and paper stories, I would absolutely figure out a good deal. Because I want to see that game. Fuck. Who doesn't? Anyway, I'm going to switch games now. I've just been skimboarding through eternity for the entire conversation.
It's a phrase you can lay a different path. Huh?
Yeah.
Skimboarding through eternity.
Yes. Alright. Puzzle. just going to do one run and then binge. Probably. Game captures in the wrong game. That's still the wrong thing. There we go.